And we're live. We're doing it live. Okie dokie. Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Alright, today, the record button as well. Today is the day, I think, we are going to play, yeah, there it is. A seemingly impossible challenge awaits. Start each day cursed and with only 13 steps to your name. Yeah, this sounds hard. This sounds really hard. Friend of mine was playing some dare mode the other day and was sending me the dares that he got. And in comparison to the ones I got, I mean, I got easy mode for dare mode. Holy crap. I think to go on a small game design rant, dare mode, not a well-balanced mode. Like, all in all, the difficulty of the dares that I received was like the shop one in tandem with the 6 colors, making the aquarium impossible to take. Like, that stuff was a little difficult, but literally his first dare was do not pick up the directory. And then one of his dares was end every day with 0 keys, gems, and coins. And it's like, that's not even on the same... That's not even on the same scale as the difficulty of what I was doing. So, I don't know. I think dare mode could use a little bit of rebalancing. I think I got off easy there, but this I do not think we'll be getting off easy on. When we first encountered curse mode, by stealing our money back from the shrine, we saw this and we were like, holy crap, we're screwed. How are we ever going to deal with this? Now I think we understand how to get around this kind of stuff. But the 13 steps like, we can deal with this stuff, but the 13 steps is just going to be really hard. And I just had the unfortunate realization that there is a... dang it. I'm going to have to go back to the main menu. There is a hidden mechanic in this game called V mode, veteran mode, I think it's called. Where if you draft 3 rooms in 30 seconds, it puts you in that mode, and it like... Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't think I had to do that. Oh. Okay, let me finish my thought. It puts you in V mode, which like removes a bunch of the like RNG manipulation the game does at the beginning. Like, there are certain rooms you can't even see at the beginning of the day, and certain like rarities that are altered. And drafting 3 rooms at the beginning of the day undoes that effect. But I think I didn't need to do that because I think curse mode and dare mode actually automatically enable veteran mode. So I don't think I had to do that, but oh well. So keeping in mind with the curse, hallways when we don't have keys, green rooms when we don't have gems, shops when we don't have money. And red rooms cost all of that, so that's big ouch. 10 steps off the guest bedroom is huge. Got a key out of here. I guess I shouldn't actually go into rooms if I don't see a reason to go into them, because we really cannot backtrack. Ouch. Lavatories. Tough draw. I think I'll take the bedroom. It's gonna lose us a step, but it could possibly have an eye mask. No eye mask. We will spend this key here because we are close enough to the entrance hall that we're probably not gonna be running into many locked doors at the moment. Man, the lightly altered colors of everything in curse mode is a little creepy. Grab this. Wow. And we got a smasher. A little late. Trying to think of like meta progress stuff. Oh, so I can probably just do this right away. Yeah. Okay. Microchip. I don't think there's anything we can do with this though until we've actually unlocked the Blackbridge Grotto. And smashing you, I think you have nothing. Yeah. Trying to think of meta progress stuff we can do immediately. When we get a shovel, we can go dig up the conservatory and the other microchip, though I don't know how useful that is. We really want to get... I've been spoiled on this. You cannot unlock the orchard in curse mode. But we really want to get the gemstone cavern. 2 gems would be excellent. Man, I'd really like to go office here, but we can't really. Can't afford it. What other... The outer room is going to require getting the garage. This will be nice. This is the middle box. You're a liar. Gems are in the middle box. This box in the middle. Wow, that's funny. They start off so easy. Boop, boop. With 12 coins, we can afford a kitchen. We will lose a coin for drafting it. But hopefully there's a club sandwich in here. Okay, club sandwich is nice. Obviously no to the tomato soup. We'll take the club sandwich. And honestly, we'll take the banana. Yeah, there isn't not to. Okay, give me a right-facing room. Don't make me use my every die here. Security. Yeah. Is there anything... Can I skip this? Yeah. Is there anything to unlock in security? Well, it teleported us up here. Well, we know the network password. Does that actually get us anything? I mean, for starters, as always, we'll do this. Set you to low. Confirm. And for now, we'll set you to off unlocked. Assuming we're not going to find a key card. One song. I'm trying to remember what stuff we can do right off the rip. That's going to give us meta progress from here. Nothing's coming to mind. Special orders. Can I order a sleeping mask? I can. Okay. I'd like to get a sleeping mask. That's huge. Or maybe sneakers could have been good too. Remote terminal access does nothing for us. Email, we know everything. Yeah, the network doesn't do anything for us. What about the secret? The secret network password? I don't think that gets us anything either. I think all that got us was the security footage. Home security surveillance. Yeah, that just gets us to that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, curse mode. This is gonna be freaking hard. I mean, I know we're up to 31 steps, but that's not nearly enough to actually get this done. Dark room would eat our gem and our coin, and we could possibly screw ourselves off of the draw. Banana. Very happy to see a banana. Okay. Don't love that chapel. Chapel is pretty brutal, as it's already a tough room to take early on, and it's a red room, which in curse mode is a big deal. We want to get our stars going. Oh, and you know what? We want to find the observatory. No, not the observatory. The planetarium. We're in the observatory. Yeah, meta progress. Meta progress is key, so prioritize that. Oh, lower it. Come on, gimme. Yes, cool. Very cool. While we're here, we'll raise this all the way up. all the way up. And back down and around. My belief that this game needs faster running is only being exasperated by curse mode. I feel like I could be doing all of this so much faster. Like, all these little animations, I think veteran mode should also disable most animations and make you run faster and stuff. My 1 gold. Did I miss you unlocking the chest for curse mode? Yeah, it was at the end of yesterday's stream, I think? Or 2 days ago, whenever I streamed last? I think it was at the end of a stream. Also, hey, I didn't know you were here. Ouch. Ouch indeed. I'm gonna go with the chapel, because all this loses us is 8 gold. You should go back and watch the end, because I love the emotes that exist in YouTube, Twitch, and YouTube chat. You should go back and watch the end of it, because I finished the, like, new clue puzzle. I don't know what to do with it yet. I have... What the heck does it say? Something about the scorched sundial? Turn scorched sundial base? I went over to the sundial and I investigated it very thoroughly. And I now understand why you've been messaging me a whole bunch about how there has to be something to that sundial. Yeah, I noticed there are some broken... There are the little circle of stones around it. Some of them are broken in half, and they kind of form lines, and I feel like maybe I need to line those up either all together or in like a certain time or something. And then I noticed there was some shading on the fountain tiles as well and stuff, so I think there's a puzzle there. But I couldn't turn it at all, so the thing is I don't know what scorched sundial means. The base, I'm assuming, is you turn the base of it, but I don't know what scorched sundial means. My current theory is I have to go out to the sundial at 1:30, because that's like, I don't know, the, oh, what is that? The zenith. I think that is the zenith of the sun. But I don't know. You're locked. That's tough. Don't be locked. Okay. Do we have anything to coat check? Coat checking a sledgehammer is kind of nice. Order guarantees us 1 more draft. Yeah, coat check. These 2 end us, and we still have an ivory die, so we don't want to end our day yet. We don't have a key to lose with this. Oh wow. It's been so long I forgot passageway cost 2 gems. I axed mine so long ago. Dining room is cool, but there is basically a 0% chance we trigger it. As much as I'd like to go freezer, because it would... it'd only save us 4 gold. Okay, I really want to take the planetarium. I'm gonna take the planetarium. Meta progress 2 OP. I would really have liked to take the boudoir there, but library. Any reason to be going library? The books themselves just give you knowledge that we already have. We need to unlock things that are not just knowledge gates. So the library gives us more rare rooms. I still don't understand the wording of library. Joe, do you know the wording of library? What it means exactly? Discover less common floor plans. Does that mean you see fewer commonplace rarity floor plans? Or does it just mean you see more uncommon and more rare? I know the difference is subtle, but it is kind of important. I'm curious if you've ever read about the mechanics of the library. Either way, I think we're going billiard room. I'm not sure if that means first discovery either. If that means first discovery either. I'm not sure if that means first discovery either. For some reason, I'm not following that sentence. If that means first, yeah. Sorry, for some reason, I'm not understanding what that means. Like, if you're more common to find new floor plans when you start the game. Like, if you're more common to find new floor plans when you start the game. I'm sorry, man. I'm not understanding that one either. If you're more likely to find new floor plans when you start the game? Fine. Oh, okay. Are you more likely to draw floor plans that you haven't actually seen yet? What does that have to do with the library? Oh, I see what you're saying. Is the library going to show you things you haven't seen yet? I don't think that's what it means. I don't, it's not implying like discover new floor plans or anything. Crap, I didn't take it, so I can't read it. Yeah, it does say discover, but I chop that up to being the game's inability to word things consistently for some reason. I don't know why they are so bad at that. That's what I think is going on there. But I'm mostly curious, like, there is a subtle difference between fewer commonplace floor plans, which is nice. Being less likely to see a common floor plan is cool. Or is it you are more likely to see rare and uncommon, which I think is better than, like, just seeing fewer commonplace is not that good, but being more likely to see uncommon and rare is pretty good. 2 times 2 is 4. Oh, wow. I take it back. We found a key card. Since keys are such a problem, I am actually going to use the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14 steps to go to security and back. This room allows drafting of rare rooms, regardless of how far into the mansion it is. In theory, being in higher stages and near the corners should boost these odds somewhat. Okay, first of all, what? Rare rooms are more likely on higher ranks and in corners? I didn't know that. Is that described in one of the drafting books? I don't remember that. Mechanics like that should be told to you by the game. That's news to me too. Yeah, what the? How can you have over 100 hours in this game and not know something like that? Like, that needs to be, the game needs to tell you that. I expected higher ranks. So I expected higher ranks, but I expected it because I thought I had trimmed my pool of the common ones as I moved up, and so the things left were the more uncommon things. I didn't think that it literally your chances of getting a rare room were higher. Yeah, mechanics like that, they gotta be explained. I think I am going to actually go all the way back to security, set security to high, and then come back, because this key card is like, oh, you're not the right way. Keys are really hard to come by right now, and having an infinite key is really good. So I'm gonna try it. I know it's a lot of steps to use on this, but nope, not you. But I think it will be worth it. Card system settings, security level, high, confirm, offline, locked, confirm. Oh my god, make these animations faster, please. Please, dear god. I'm gonna be a broken record here, but this game is freaking awesome. I am still 99% on this game being just stellar. Oh, I did all that and it was freaking locked anyway. God damn it. Okay, well, to the planetarium. But there are just some things to it that I am surprised the developers have not done something about. The animation speeds, the clarity of some of this information, tightening up the consistency of the wording so that like chest and trunk isn't used interchangeably and there is a notable difference between them. Just stuff like that. I understand the game took 8 years to develop, and I can absolutely see why. I mean, the game is huge and dense, and there's a lot of good stuff in here. But I think maybe 6 months of that could have gone to a little quality of life stuff. Speeding up animations and stuff shouldn't be too hard. And making a sprint shouldn't be too hard. Changing all of the wording is like, it'll be tricky to track that all down. But I don't know, every time you come across an occurrence of it, or just like, I don't know, start a public list where people can submit wording issues. I don't know, maybe that's a ridiculous suggestion in this day and age to allow the public to try and help you out, but cool, we can actually get the Gemstone Cavern here. Make a purple. Right now we need purple. Purple, okay, and now let me look up the list of colors. Okay, white goes here, red goes there, so I did it backwards, dang. There we go. Now, off blue, green. It's gonna make that purple again. Green, off. There we go. Gym off, dark room, flip, even though that doesn't do anything. Alright, let's pull this, get ourselves a gemstone cavern, and honestly, if we could get the garage today as well, we've powered it. We've already powered the garage. Unfortunately, we've cut ourselves off from the west lawn a little bit already. And we're not in great shape on steps, but if we can find a guest bedroom, we can get it done. Let's just try and get there straight away. Well, okay, there's our guest bedroom. Unfortunately, we are not heading the correct direction at all. I love that little gem there. We could go security. We've already turned off. Yeah, we'll go security, set it to high, and then set it to offline unlocked because we've already disabled. Security level high, offline mode, unlocked. It is infuriating going through that menu day after day. Maybe we can get a little dead end in the corner here. What do we got? A lab. Yeah, lab is nice. I just want to take bedroom because it could potentially have a sleep mask, but lab has the possibility of generating us allowance, and we like desperately need allowance. Especially with the way we lose coins by drafting shops. 1 key, 1 gold for your allowance. Okay. I mean, it's gotta be this one. I don't think we can ever take the when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps. I think that's gonna be impossible. So, for each bedroom you draft after your second, permanently add 1 gold? We'll try it. I think maybe we're only getting like 1 or 2 triggers off of this. And interestingly, until you actually get the Blackbridge Grotto, you need shelter and lab at the same time to actually proc the unlocking effect. Go corridor here. We have no money, so a kitchen is useless. Go with the den. Honestly, the saving grace of Dare mode is that blue rooms don't cost you anything. If blue rooms also cost you something, this mode would be so hard. Gotta be observatory. I think this is our 4th step. Yeah, so we're actually skipping the slice, which is too bad. We could kind of use a slice today. But I'll take the gem from Diamondus Miner, replacing itself. Replacing the cost of this room. Joe, now that you have beaten the game, I forget if I asked, did you ever figure out what's up with these little, the little arrows under the globes? My assumption, as of now, is just that the globe is just for helping you figure out the puzzle in room 46. But that still doesn't explain these things. There's a bedroom, that's nice to see. Sleep mask? No sleep mask. Ah. Tough. Oh, and you're locked. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, haven't figured out their purpose. Really? That's crazy. That's ridiculous. Curse mode is hard, dude. These steps. Holy crap. Nursery gets us an allowance. I think they're just ambiance? Really? Oh. They can't be ambiance. Right? They can't be. Ugh. Nursery ends our day but gets us an allowance. Nook keeps us going. Honestly, I'm gonna take the nursery here. And then try and make it back to security and hope to draft one more bedroom and get an extra allowance out of this. I think that'd be cool. 13 steps is not a lot of steps. This mode's hard. Alright, give me a... What common bedroom am I missing? Bedroom, guest bedroom, nursery... Oh, what is this one? Oh. Boudoir. Yeah, give me a boudoir. No boudoir. Alright, we will take... There is no difference between these two. Alright, call it a day. Yikes. At least we have the Gemstone Cavern, so we are starting with 2 gems now. We've got one little buff through that. Keys are a real issue. And we got 1 allowance. 1 huge allowance. But really, keys are on par with how difficult steps are at the moment. At the moment, steps and keys are our 2 biggest problems. And our little note telling us about our steps, or about our allowance. Man, even when we get the outer room, are we going to go out to it? Like, that's half your steps to go draft an outer room. Literally half. Yeah, I will gladly just take these, like, dinky little days where we draft 5 rooms if it means we get to end in a planetarium or something, honestly. Meta progress. Meta progress is how we are going to overcome the trash that is being cursed. Which makes me think we really need to start working on... Oh, yikes. We need to start working on upgrade discs. Trying to remember, like, the obvious ones. The obvious ones are down in the Foundation. The garage with the car keys. Not many more are coming to me at the moment. Other upgrade discs. I know we just found that one in the freezer. Gems are in the black box. You're empty. Gems are in a box with a statement. You are true, you are false, they're in blue. Unless... yeah. Boop, boop. Oh my goodness. Drawing room's facing the wrong way. I'm not gonna take the drawing room unless I really get to use it. Oh, although... right, drawing room replaces its own gem because we know the codes to all the safes. We even know of the existence of the safes in the case of that room. Alright, security. Oh my god, of course the security room is keycarded. Yeah, that means we're done. Alright, back to the planetarium. Yikes. This mode is yikers. Planetarium, call today. I mean, we are on day, what, 4 with 6 stars? That part's cool. I'm cool with that part. Not that the observatory really provides you with many steps. It can give you a key to Clavis the key. The observatory mostly gets you gems, really, is the main thing you get through the observatory. Nice early den. Happy with that. Give me a utility closet or something here. Cool. Got a utility closet. We can switch you off, gym off, and garage on. Okay. The main reason, actually, to find the outer room is as soon as you get the trading post, you can get yourself an easy... what's it called? An easy 2 allowance. There's a Morajai box out in the trading post. Man, the fact that green rooms take a gem as well. 2 gems. Okay, but maybe you'll give me a shovel? Shovel in the courtyard. Yes. Nice. Alright, shovel in the courtyard is very nice. So I would like to go dig up the conservatory today. I don't know how much the conservatory really will help us. Give me garage. Didn't give me garage. Well, crap. Garage costs a gem, so I think I have to go pantry here and hope to hit garage. Oh, but I don't think the garage can be spawned this far south, because the garage opening has to be at least past the river. And is the river flush with the first or second room? Let's just try it. Let's try it. If we took the chapel, we'd be out the gem it costs, so we never could have made that work. Oh, her ladyship. Well, worst case scenario, we can end our day in here. Is there any other meta progress in here? I think there's a Morajai box in here. I think there's one in here and one in the master. Not one in here, but there is one in the master. So we'll want to find the master bedroom. Oh, there's an upgrade disc in here. Okay. We don't have anywhere to use this yet, and very little steps to get that done. Yikes. Okay. Using our upgrade disc here would be awesome. Just give me security right away? No. Kitchen, and we'll buy... oh, we'll be 1 gold short of affording a club sandwich because the kitchen costs us a gold. That's tough. Alright, well... buy bananas. Okay, let's draft this room first. See what it's gonna be. If it'll give us gold to buy the club sandwich, I think it's worth doing that. Oh, we don't have the gems for the observatory. Crap. Alright, well, it's gotta be guest bedroom. It's gotta be. Pretty much always have to take guest bedroom when it's offered. And we aren't gonna be making it back here, so we'll just roll down on bananas. Wait, do we have a green? The courthouse. We have, or courtyard. We have one green room. So this is 5 for 5. This is 3 for 2. This would be 9. This would be 8. Okay, it's better to buy the bananas. Bananas are more economically efficient. You heard it here first. Ah. Okay. I would just like to see security. Just give me security. Drafting studio. Ah, we don't have the gems. Duh. Okay, well, it's got to be parlor then. Got to be parlor. Drafting studio. I'm trying to think of what studio additions we would like. We definitely don't want... I mean, the dorm could actually be really good. The casino, meh. The kennel could be great. The kennel could be real good. Dovecote is meh. I'm struggling to think of the other ones right now. Only one of the other boxes is false. Gems are in the false box. Gems are in the false box. Okay, these two are the same, so you have to be wrong. Only one of the other. You are false. And those are both saying the gems are in here. Got it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So Joe, are you still playing? Are you like trying to 100% the game now? That's gotta be corridor. I'd like to try. I guess 100%ing is just getting all the trophies, right? Or are there achievements that aren't trophies? I can't remember. I think it's got to be Nook. Much as I'd like to go bedroom. Just the trophies. Cool. I mean, you're at what, like 10 of them? Maybe 11? From what I remember. Definitely can't go veranda here. A bit of a tough time. I should have gone spare room there, actually. Easier time drafting off of... It would have given me 2 options. Ah, crap. Okay, now we have to go Great Hall, and we have to hope to hit the right door. Oh, no, you dum-dum. Oh, hallways take away a key. Oh, that was stupid. I've got Curse. You finished Curse! Dare. Oh, those are left. Okay. I've got Curse, Dare, 1 hour, 1 day. Complete trophy room. Right, so complete trophy room you just get for finishing all the other ones. Curse, Dare, 1 hour, 1 day. Honestly, I feel like when you get the 1 day trophy, you're probably going to get the 1 hour trophy as well. 1 hour is probably, I don't know, it's probably a challenge, getting it done in 1 hour. There's a lot you have to do in that 1 day. The main reason I haven't even attempted the 1 day challenge yet is because I feel like there's so much planning I'm gonna have to do before I start it. Like specifically, I'll probably build myself a little flowchart of like, these are the different ways I could get to room 46. These are their requirements. Which things have I hit? Okay, which options can I take from there? Now, this upgrade disc. If I don't get to use this, it just goes back to Her Ladyship's chamber, right? It will still be there next time. It's too bad. Now, is it better for me to go end my day in Her Ladyship's chamber And does that effect even take place? Joe, did you ever science that? Does ending in a bedroom before you've unlocked her journal, does it trigger the effect? I haven't tested that. Okay. Interesting. The microchip gets put up on the up here. Worth a shot. Yeah, it is worth a shot. I just don't know if I think I'm gonna prioritize going to unlock the conservatory. I didn't count to see if I have enough steps to do both, but if I do, I will definitely try it. And I was considering going to dig up the other microchip. There's no reason to do that until I've actually unlocked the Blackbridge Grotto. Oh, hello, burbs. Conservatory is right here, between the two rocks. Nice. Yes, I would like to pick that up. And is there anything to do in here? Oh, turning the gas. Right, we do still have to unlock the elevator. Have to is a strong word. I don't know if we actually have to unlock the elevator. It gets us the chess puzzle. That's kind of it. I mean, technically it gets us another entrance to the sanctum, but we have to have... What do we have to have done? We have to have lit the torch chamber to do that. Why did I think there was an upgrade disc in here? Also, I know we talked about this, Joe, but what the hell is with the little jewel stand here? That is very confusing. I know Denny Ravane, the fired groundskeeper, was accused of betraying Herbert and stuff. Oh, is there a upgrade disc in here maybe? I'm convinced it's where letter number 3 was. Why would letter 3 just be out in the orchard? If there was a safe or something there, I'd agree with you, but unless they stole it, left the little jewel holder there, and took the safe or something? It's the 8th combo we find. It's the 8th combo we find. Sorry, not following. It's the 8th code for cracking a safe? Didn't we already have 8 of those? The gate is the 8th code. The gate is the 8th code. Yeah, the gate to the orchard is a code. Oh, so you're implying because it was a code, there would be a red letter behind it. I see. Ah. Okay, that's a good point. If there's any reason to go down here. Yeah, that's a good point. It is the 8th code, and there was a red letter in all of the other locations with codes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm 1 step short. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna be 1 step short of getting to Relationship's Chambers. Maybe I can sprint through that last room, and it will count as me being in the other room. And running sneakers on. Go, 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 go. Okay, I'm in there. Did it count as me ending my day in Her Ladyship's Chamber? It did, in the bottom right. So I should have... Oh god, does that mean I'll start with 3 steps? Because you start with 10 less steps. If that means I start with 3 steps, that'll be hilarious. Will that have been worth a star? Day 5. Cheat codes. Yeah, I hacked the system there. I sprinted through the pantry. The speed of light. We have 13 steps and 6 stars. I don't think it counted. Wait, 6 stars. Crap, now I've forgotten how many stars we had. I actually don't know if it counted, because there's a chance that, the game applies the -10 and then applies the set to 13 rule. Like, even if I find a sauna, I assume I start each day with 13 steps still. I think I'm assuming the way the game is coded is that it's like set steps to 13 regardless of other whatchamacallit, modifiers. Guess I'll take security here. Take it early. I'm upset to have seen I can just find an orange laying in security? Well, I'll take it. That's lit. Upsetting to find security right away after the day where we couldn't use our upgrade disc. Security level is going to be low. Offline mode is going to be unlocked. Exit. Thank you. Thank you very much. Give me the conservatory. Nope. Sauna does work. Just looked it up. Huh. Okay. Well, while you're at it, you want to just look up if bedroom effects are unlocked by unlocking the journal. Not to make you do my Googling for me, but you're already in there. Are you playing right now, by the way? Or are you just watching and hanging out? This box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. The other statements have identical wording. They do not. So you're both true, you're false. They're in here. Now just watching, checking on bedrooms. TY, appreciate that. Good time to take a drawing room. Happy with that. Let's go yoink hour. Safe, gotta look up the code. Drawing room 0415. 0415. Gimme, gimme. Give me my gem. TY. What am I stuck on? I think I'll go this way. See what we get here. I think I'll redraw this. Well, the money's good. It's funny how pantry starts off as such a good room in the early game. There should be a way to increase the amount of money that the pantry comes with. That'd be cool. Some like repeatable quest you can do. Maybe I'm asking too much, but I like that idea. Not gonna take a chapel. Veranda would be all our gems, basically. Greenhouse. Greenhouse is interesting, but can you actually build a run off of greenhouse in cursed mode? I would say no. I mean, it might come with like a watering can, which would be cool. That replaces the gem cost of every green room. I don't know. I'm gonna go gem here. Sorry, den. I think it's gotta be den. As much as greenhouse would be cool, I don't think I can afford it. Nursery is great, though it locks our drafting options. I think it's worth it. I think it's worthwhile. The steps it provides are just too good. Alright, give me right-facing bedroom. Ah, we're done. Just like that. No. Oh, wow, we have the entrance hall. I totally forgot. Okay, in that case, I'll take closet. Hope for an ivory die. Nice. And a silver key. I'm happy with that. Having a hard time finding any info if the effects are active before unlocking the journal. Okay, makes sense. I mean, the documentation on this game is, like, pretty much entirely player-driven still. So if nobody has like gone and tested that, it's not gonna exist. If you go to the wiki page for Her Ladyship's Chamber, or like the journal specifically, I'm curious if that says anything. Oh, observatory ends us, and I'm definitely not taking either of these two. It's my die here. Okay, barely made it out, even using a die. Wow, we have to take a passageway. It's tough. Bedroom. No bedroom. My goodness. It's funny, weight room is like tough, but not actually that awful. Oh, it is still a red room though, so it still loses us one of everything. So we would go down to 14 and then we'd lose 7 steps. So that'd put us down to 7, but we get 4 drafting locations. I think that's better than the lab right now, because hopefully we can draft bedrooms off of it. I think oh, okay. Broken lever. I'm actually gonna check our item spawns because I'm not sure we knew that. Yeah, broken lever in the weight room. I'm starting to realize this list of item spawns is actually gonna be pretty useful when we do attempt the 1-day challenge. Because you need a specific set of items to get that done. So, ouch, this is brutal. I think it's got to be hallway because hallway doesn't cost us anything. It's got to be. And then I'm actually gonna draft this way to see if we can get a south-facing. To see if we can get Her Ladyship's Chamber there again. The wiki says, hints at possible benefits the player might have when ending the day in each of them. Okay. That kind of implies you don't have to have read the journal to unlock it. But again, that's really vague wording. Hints at possible benefits the player might have when ending the day. Yeah, it's pretty vague. I don't know if that's... I don't think that's conclusive enough. Utility closet would be cool. Yeah, utility closet seems good. You off, gym off, garage on. Okay, now I'd just love to pop down here and see a garage. Garage would be excellent. Or a regular bedroom might get us out of this. Yeah, I'll take the bedroom. Some coins in the bedroom. We still have not found a sleep mask. I keep forgetting there's a sleep... We ordered a sleep mask in the commissary. Damn. Should have been taking the commissary. Crap. Okay. We're very low on steps. Very, very low. There's the commissary, but also there's the boudoir. I don't know how much a sleep mask costs, but there's a chance... There's no way it's 6. I think I won't even be able to afford it. I think we've got to go boudoir. Gives us 5 steps and a gem. That we lose a step for even taking it. The freaking curse. This one is 12.25. Yoink. Thank you very much. No items in here, and this is our last drafting spot. I'm tempted to just take the observatory and take the meta progress over. I don't know. We'll go Nook. There's a chance. There's a chance we can still pull a garage today, and I think that's worth it. Ouch. Ouch indeed. Office, we can unlock the safe. And it takes us in the correct direction. It's most of our gems. Oh, and it's... Oh, I forgot the office comes with an upgrade disc, and we found car keys in here, which is sweet. So if we do get the garage, we can get a second upgrade disc. Okay, upgrade disc. Give me something that provides me with steps. That'd be really cool. I don't know what I'm hoping for. Boudoir? Okay, I don't think any of these give you steps if I remember correctly. Gem, dye, apples. Ooh. Apples. Are the apples better than the dye? I think they are. Um, yeah, I think they've gotta be. I think it's gotta be boudoir. I think it's gotta be the apples. Gotta be. Okay. Now, what is the code to this one? Dates. The office 0303. 0303. Enter. Thank you very much. And then I guess we will spread. So run payroll. I always forget exactly how this works. Checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarters and maid chambers currently on the estate. Joe, do you have a clear idea of how this works? Currently on the estate means it will only actually run payroll to them if you have already drafted those rooms. I can't run this and then find a maid's chamber, right? Pretty sure that's how that works. I think they only go if they're drafted. Okay, thought so. Oh, you know what? I forgot about this picture too. And why is it so hard to view? Our mom with Mountain Holly. Nothing more to it? Thought that picture was even there. Okay, take me to a garage. A garage would be really cool. Unfortunately, secret passage can't select blue rooms, so that's not going to get us to the garage. We could secret passage a bedroom for her ladyships. No, because we're not drafting south. That's too bad. Oh, and the chapel's not even facing the right way, so if anything, we'd go lab over chapel. The secret passage. I don't even know what we would want off of it. Go in lab. Let's see what we can set up. Secret passage, a hallway. Yeah. I'll have to look at what hallways I've already drafted. Oh, because then I would have been guaranteed to be offered a West Wing hall, actually, is a good point. Is that worth a gem and my key to do? Maybe, yeah, that it would have given us 2 shots at finding the garage. That's fair. Wow, this experiment, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house, can really help out with the key problem in curse mode. Immediately set your steps to 40 is wild. I think we've got to go with immediately your steps to 40. That gives us 34 steps. That's more than we just got more than a dinner meal out of that. Alright, we are not in danger at the moment. Our main danger is we have almost no keys. This is a great silver key, though. I kind of forgot we had a silver key. Have we turned off the power to the gym? We have. It is still a red room, so that hurts, though. Gotta be dining room. Got to be dining room. No items laying around. Alright. Garage me, baby. I've been garaged. Yep, we gotta take it. I kind of forgot that the garage would require a gem, and I could have screwed myself there. Alright, upgrade disc acquired. And actually, there's no reason to open this. Yeah, because we know what that note says. Okay. Let's go unlock the outer room while we're at it. Wow, that experiment, setting our steps to 40, I feel so powerful. You never have this many steps in Curse. Got me feeling very powerful. There's the Plank of Destiny. Huh. I don't remember this. It's a random little detail to not remember. This little piece of the wall sitting there? Huh. It's odd that I don't remember that. Alright. West Gate. I laughed so hard the first time I unlocked this thing. I was like, are you kidding me? I can't just reach over and they should have at least made the gate kind of look like you couldn't just reach over and unlock it. They made my character feel like an idiot. Okay, we gotta remember curse rules still apply here. As cool as Root Cellar is, we don't have a shovel. We can basically never go hovel. So it's gotta be Toolshed. I would have loved to have seen the trading post there, but okay. Smasher and a metal detector. Kinda nice. Now, is it dumb to go back through the entrance hall to try and pick up some of our coins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It only costs us doesn't cost us that many steps, and we can run our upgrade disc through security. Yeah, I think that's worth doing. That lab experiment is really, really good. That's like instant. Where are the coins? Oh, are you beeping for the microchip? That lab experiment is like instant relief from one of the pressures of curse mode. Floor plan upgrade. Alright, like a bedroom or a guest bedroom upgrade maybe? Nook. Okay, we have no need for the reading nook. The breakfast nook is awesome. Breakfast nook is phenomenal. I'd consider the +2 keys, but it's gotta be breakfast nook. That is a extremely good upgrade. Alright, let's just poke our head, see if we can see any cash laying around. There's some more cash in the pantry. I'm not gonna poke in that far. I forgot about the jazzy little song that you get from the from unlocking the West Gate. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It costs us one more step, but we get to go through extra rooms if we go this way. Extra rooms to find. Oh, that's not connected. What am I doing? Now I don't even know how to look at a map. Okay, I got too bold with my steps, and all of a sudden we're gonna be at a not impressive number of steps anymore. Eep. It's funny seeing coins in the weight room. Yep. Through here. Through here. Unfortunately, the breakfast nook does not retroactively apply. Nice as that would be. 2 upgrade discs. Very cool today. Damn. That's tough. That's real tough. Well, I guess we'll just coat check something. No, we've got enough steps that it's worth it to take the dark room and just hope to not get screwed. Do we go turn the power on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're left with 1 step if we go take the power on. So, no. We just hope for the best. Boop. What do we get? Okay. Billiard room. We're not dead. We're not dead yet. 2 is 2. 3 and 2 is 5 and 10 is 15. 1, 18, 19 minus 17 is 2. 20 minus 10 is 10 times 2 is 20. 17 minus 14 is 3 times 5 is 15. Thank Can you give me a secret garden? Okay, I'll take a silver key. Silver key's pretty good, and I'll probably use it here if this door is locked. Nice. A-okay with that. Oh, these are god-awful options. And we have to take the chapel. It's the only one we can take. Okay, we pop in here. Why is my metal detector going off in here? Wow, a key. I've never seen a key there. We're gonna drift north. Hope to hit rank 8 to unlock our dining room. The gym power's off. God, the gym power's off, but it takes our last key. But otherwise, storeroom is just a dead end, so... Alright, we pop in, ring our dinner bell, and it is worth drafting. You're locked. You're gonna be locked, aren't you? You're not. Wow. Gotta be planetarium. We're too late in the day for observatory to matter. I mean, it could give us a clavis, but oh, we don't even have the gem. East Wing Hall is the better option, but for today, but planetarium is the better option for everything else. Commissary is awesome. Oh, but we don't have a gem for it. Shit. That's tough. We can afford the Stokes to go in here and grab the 2 gems. Now we can afford the commissary. Stuart, what's up, buddy? Good to see ya. And we've thrown a lot of money into this chapel. Someday we might actually get to pop the Keeper of Tithes in here. Who knows? But right, we're out of keys, so we can't even draft off the gym. Can we? Is there even a reason to go pick up this meal? No, because we're not finding another key, so we're done. Yeah, dang. Yeah, because we got that bunk room. Unless there's like somehow if there were somehow a key laying around somewhere that we missed, but... Alright, is there any meta progress stuff to do other than going to end our day in the planetarium? Not that I can think of. We will actually just dump our coins in here in case we ever do break the Keeper of Tithes. Okay. End in the planetarium. Call it a day. Alright, I will be right back. I'm going to run to the bathroom and refill my water. 2 minutes. is just ridiculous. Moose lays down just directly underneath and behind my chair. Let me take a picture of the way she's sitting right now. Because this is like, how am I have like a hard time getting out of my chair without freaking squishing her. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. This is currently the way she is laying, and that is behind my chair. So when I go to get up, I have to like look around, make sure she's not under it, and scoot her out of the way before I roll backward and roll over her tiny little paws. Okay, scoot you. Okay, thank you. Alright, on to day 6. Curse mode is hard. But honestly, we got far that day. Not that we have access to the north lever or that we even pulled any levers, but that's the furthest we've gotten. Almost entirely attributed to that experiment being extremely good. I'm gonna take this allowance and I'm gonna do a couple days of going to the outer room to hope for a trading post. Just because I think the 2 allowance will be a huge deal. And possibly if we find a shrine, we can just throw a gold in it. Tomb means we could move the minecart today, which actually is really good. Shelter, I imagine, does not save us from the curse effect of red rooms. I think it just is the actual effect of the red room. But I think it's gotta be Tomb to get the whatchamacallit moved, the minecart moved. I think it's gotta be. Any other meta progress down here that I'm forgetting? Oh, there is an upgrade disc there when we ever get our burning glass. Some coins here. I don't think there's any other meta progress to be had down here. Unless is there a hidden... Is there more Jybox on his tomb? On Herbert's tomb? No, nothing here. Okay. Let's see if I can do this from memory. I wanna challenge myself a little. Farmer. Pizza picker-upper. Pizza peel. Pitchfork, duster, broom, whip, and scepter. Nice, nailed it. First try. Yeah, down we go. And actually, oh crap, is there an upgrade disc? Oh, there's an upgrade disc in the torch chamber, isn't there? Yeah, there's an upgrade disc in the torch chamber. We're not gonna have the steps to... Okay, we gotta hope we draft like an instant security, basically, is what we're gonna have to hope for. Oh, the lighting in curse mode is just so dreary. Is there anything in here? No, because there's something in there, but we have to get in there from that way. We can't get there from here. Right, okay. Because it opens up a secret door right there. Alright, let's scoot the minecart out of the way. And then we'll go grab the upgrade disc in the torch chamber. Are we even gonna have enough steps to get back after we do that, though? Because I think we have to spend a step to go into and then a step to come out of the torch chamber. Upgrade disc. Yeah, I don't think we're making it home. Oh, the torch chamber does not require a step? Surprisingly? Huh, okay. We might make it home with like 1 step. For some reason, my brain has a hard time calculating the steps of outside the house stuff. For some reason, I really struggle with that. Alright, give me a security right away. That'd be so cool. So very cool. 4, 3. We're gonna have 3 steps from the entrance hall. Cool. Security. No. Breakfast nook, though, should give us 10 steps when we pick up the bacon and eggs. Nice, hell yeah. Bacon and eggs. We'll instantly use that key on this trunk. Give me ivory dye. Nice. Okay. Okay, we might pull this off. Yikes. Commissary. There's the sleeping mask, and it costs 8. Okay. Is there any reason for either of these other two? I mean, salt shaker would probably be great, but I think sleeping mask... On average, salt shaker probably is better. Parlor... We need the gems. Maybe make a note it costs 8. I'll remember that now that I know it. I was between it being 6 or 8 before already, so. Only one box is true. Only one box contains gems. You are true. The gems are in the white box. You could be false, you true, and you true. Because if you're true, that's impossible. So yeah, they have to be here. Wow, the early parlors are something else. Easy peasy. Den. Okay. We're looking for security. We're looking for security. Or a lab. A lab would be cool too. It's gotta be nursery here. Because we have our sleep mask. And it came with a key, that's excellent. Okay, sleep mask plus nursery is a lot of steps. Happy with a drawing room here. Any free reroll to find a terminal is excellent. I'd like to take the observatory, but I'm going to use our rerolls to try and find a terminal. Nope. Okay. Hallway. I actually wouldn't mind pulling a morning room here, because the morning room can only be found on the edges. I totally forgot the hallway was going to take our key. Crap. I forgot about that. That's a waste of steps and keys. Which is I'm not too upset with these options. Okay, we'll go observatory. Having a tough time finding a terminal right now. Southern Cross and Diamond's Minor. Southern Cross is not great. Actually, I probably shouldn't have taken that. That's going to make it even harder to find. Even harder to find our terminal. Wow. Crap. I really don't want to take Passageway here, but I can't take Archives. 2 gems for a Passageway here. Brutal. Passageway was hard enough to take at 2 gems in the normal game. Dang. I want to take Pool because of the opportunity to draft Sana is awesome. But it also dilutes our ability to find a... finding a terminal even more, but screw it. Sneakers was very cool. Kind of wish I had those before I went outside, because I am 99% certain that sneakers are more effective outside of the house. There's our morning room, though it restricts us to 2... Oh, it's the only... Yeah, these... Can't take those. It restricts us to 2 opportunities to find a terminal. We don't have a shovel, do we? No. Okay, Grab you and you. No shovel. No shovel is lame. Oh my gosh, there's an upgrade disc in the morning room too. Wow, all these places I've forgotten about there being upgrade discs. Okay, servant quarters gives us 2 keys, so we can use those to go draft off the hallway, and it gives us 10 steps. Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be that. The problem being, drafting off the entrance hall is gonna be borderline impossible. You sneaky little thrown out note. I don't think there's anything else of note in here. No, okay. Now we gotta burn a bunch of steps, getting back to where we were. Alright, come on, terminal. 2 upgrade discs. I really... Oh right, I totally forgot I've got this option. Holy crap. The lab! We got it. Okay, with our last gem. Very cool. Upgrade disc 1. Gimme. Ooh, I love seeing a nursery upgrade. Man, if we could pull nursery out of the conservatory and make it commonplace, that'd be amazing. Wow. So I want to take the first one whenever you draft a bedroom, getting 8 instead of 5. But honestly, nurse's station, if you have less than 10 steps when you enter this room, set it to 20, is kind of crazy. It's a refill on steps. I think there's a lot we can do with that. We just have to try and draft it towards like the middle of the house. I think this is a really good one. I think we're gonna get a ton of use out of that, honestly. The indoor nursery, the like green room version of nursery is cool. Not for this game mode, but for the bequest, that's a pretty cool option. Guest bedroom. Okay. I don't love that because the 10 steps it gives us are great. Crap. Yeah, I mean, taking the guest bedroom, we can potentially pull off a master from it, but see, I mean, the rerolls on Geist are cool, but not that good. I think it's got to be Quest, unfortunately, just because we still want it to give us those 10 steps. I picked the green nursery and bequest. It's pretty solid. What was it? Every time you draft a green room, 2 more gems spawn there, right? So you do have to come back to it, but if it's 2 gems per green room, that's a lot. It's pretty. I can see that being pretty good. I always stray away from those ones where you have to come back to the room, just because I don't like using the steps of leaving and coming back and stuff. But if you have the steps for it, that's like it's really good. Unfortunately, I think I've got to go with Quest, and I mean that's nice because we're probably gonna get to the antechamber quite a few times without getting to room 46. Are we really though? I got it pretty late game, so steps weren't an issue. Yeah, that's nice. That's a lot of gems. I bet you get, I mean, you probably get like 4 gems on average out of it, but you could get up to like 10 or 12 even. Yeah, I think it's got to be Quest, just because we need it to still give us those steps, unfortunately. That's a really lame upgrade. Let me look at the house real quick before I make my experiment. So we have the keys to go draft off that. We've got this, and we've got 2 die. We've already got 2 bedrooms, so any bedroom after your second one would work for us. and stuff wouldn't be great. Just trying to figure out what I want before I get in there. Continue. Alright, immediately set your steps to 40? No. You draft a hallway from another hallway. Just have me find some trash. Wow. I want the allowance. But am I really going to be drafting hallways from hallways? We don't even have a shovel, so we can't go trash while digging. Okay, we'll go hallway from hallway. And allowance over stars. Yeah, we'll go allowance. And we're gonna hope to find a secret passage and choose a hallway to get at least one guaranteed trigger, so that we're at least on par with the our other option, which was, you know, immediately gain one. No gems is brutal. I hate taking the dark room here because that costs us a key. I think I'm willing to reroll this. It might be dumb rerolling when I don't have gems, but screw it. Storeroom it is. Alright. Yeah, we're in a bit of tough shape. Ooh, sledgehammer is nice. That's cool. We skipped right over the twins as a constellation. Because we used our planetarium. Okay, up this way, this way. What hallways have we used? Passageway and hallway. So hopefully we can get offered a West Wing Hall here. Bought our sleeping mask here. Yeah, so I was just trying to remember if we've triggered our sleeping mask in both places already. Alright. West Wing Hall. We got it. It cost us a gem, which I kind of did forget about. But, I mean, it's an allowance. Meta progress over day progress. Meta progress over day progress. Her Ladyship's Chambers? Try again for Her Ladyship's Chambers? We're gonna have step problems here if we don't pull a bedroom. Nice, we got it. Okay, another upgrade disc. Assuming we have the steps to get back and use them. Holy crap, 2 more ivory die. Steps are seriously our problem right now. Okay, the upgrade disc does just go back. That's what I thought was gonna happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn. So that ends our day. So let's just check if we can pull another bedroom here. So we're at 7 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go use our upgrade disc. So we can only afford to go into and out of this room. No, we can't even afford it. Okay, wait. We can go bedroom though. Oh. Oh, we have a choice to make here. Bedroom here allows us to keep drafting a little and still get back to our laboratory. Secret passageway gives us a allowance and then allows us to earn another allowance off of it, but no upgrade disc. Which one's better? Crap. What do you think, Joe? Upgrade disc or 2 allowance? You think upgrade disc? Okay. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Wish I could do both, but yeah, that bedroom's gonna give us a ton of stuff. Having to drop south in curse mode feels brutal. Yeah, you're right. It will be hard to get back to that again. Why'd we only go up to 12? We should have gotten 5 for our... Oh, it instantly changed our nurse's station. Whoa! The upgrade disc applied... Oh, that's weird. Our nursery didn't trigger. Oh, that feels like a bug. Our nursery didn't trigger. It switched to a nurse's station, but it hasn't switched on the map, but if I click on it, it tells me it's a nurse's station. And also, it's commonplace? But the normal... Wait, what? The normal nursery is not commonplace. Grabbing the nurse's station changed its rarity, too? What is going on here? It didn't trigger our nursery effect. What the heck? Okay, there's definitely a bug going on here. This is still showing as a nursery, but it didn't trigger the effect, and when I click on it, it shows as a nurse's station, and apparently has been made common. If I'd known it had been changed to a nurse's station, I could have gotten the allowance and the upgrade disc. But of course I didn't know that because of it's a bug. That sucks. That really sucks. This corridor takes our key. Rip. One key, give me a secret hallway. No. Can't afford the ballroom. It's gotta be sauna, or we redraw. Normal nursery. Normal nursery is common? Really? For some reason I could have sworn nursery was standard. Huh. Wow, I was like 100% certain nursery was a standard room. Wiki says common. Wow. Did I make mine standard in my playthrough? Why would I have done that? Why would I want the nursery to be less common? I'm surprised by that. Really surprised by that. Because I definitely don't see... I do not see the nursery as much as I see the den or the pantry. I definitely don't. Interesting. Sauna or reroll? I think I will sauna, go use the upgrade disc, and call this a day. What would I be hoping to find with a reroll? Just like a planetarium, really. I can use those rerolls to try and find a planetarium back at the entrance hall. We'll go through here. Bedroom, 2 steps. Hallway. And now we can use our nurse's station to set our steps to 20. It's here, right? Here. So, okay, this better trigger our nurse's station. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm not going to get to use my upgrade disc. Really? It didn't trigger the nurse's... This is both... This is not a nurse's station or a nursery. That really sucks. That's ass, honestly. I'm upset about that. Yeah. The fact that it is neither... If it had been one room or the other, we could have gotten what we needed done. But now we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we lose. So we don't get to use this upgrade disc. 1, 2. We can hope to draft another bedroom off the entrance hall. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't even draft off the entrance hall. If I draft really... Oh, running shoes. It might... My running shoes might save me. 1, 2, 3. Joe, if I sprint... So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I run out of steps when I enter the entrance hall. If I sprint across the entrance hall and draft here real quick and pull a bedroom, and it gives me steps, does my day still end? I'm trying to remember, because I saw you do something similar, where your steps went down and up again, and I can't remember if you survived that or not. Oh, you don't think it'll even let me draft? Okay, that's a fair point. Alright, well, we put our faith in our running shoes then. 1 fail. 2 fail. I already looked at this, right? Yeah, this is where we got the... yeah. 2 fails. Okay, we hope it triggers here. 3 fails? Okay, it has to trigger here. Oh my god, it triggered on the last one. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I went from 1 step to 0 steps entering a guest bedroom. And then went back up to 10. Cloister upgrade. Ah, not excited about that because the cloister's expensive. And the gem cost is tough. And then you went back up to 10 and you survived it. That's funny. Wow, I can't believe the sneakers triggered there. Thank you for pointing that out to me. I would have forgotten. Cloister of Joya is cool because we really need steps. Cloister of Lydia for the allowance is awesome. We also really need allowance. Heat dirt piles in each room with a fireplace. Huh. Interesting. That's funny. That's the first fireplace specific oh my god, what's the word for when two synergy? The first fireplace related synergy we've seen. I think this has to be the allowance one. The permanent steps is really nice, but kitchen, pantry, furnace, like the likelihood of triggering that is way lower. This is a lot more likely to trigger, and I think we have other ways of dealing with steps. We don't have a ton of ways of getting allowance, really. Alright, well, that's our last step. Boop. Okay, curse mode is interesting. My one complaint right now is it feels like the way to beat it is to grind meta progress. Which is a little lame. I don't know. I don't feel like meta progress should be like the solution to the mode. There are certain tricks to getting through it, like the experiment that just sets your steps to 40. Ooh, there's our sauna steps. That's huge. Things like the sauna, setting up big following days. You know, maybe the actual day you're playing right now isn't going to be huge, but the next one will be. Stuff like that. But really, the meta progress is the main way of getting it done. There's our trading post. We'll take the Morajai box for sure. Morajai. Okay. So the mountains are yellow. Do I know that? I do. I've already got Archerries done. Okay. Sorry, one sec. Stream. Okay, stream's good. So it just dropped a few frames. Okay. Yeah. So how does this work? Pink rotates things, which I don't actually have in my notes. My rules about a Morajai box's work, do I? Oh, yep. Pink rotates things around it. I've got that written down. Okay. Let's reset you. So I need to move you over, then move you up. You there. You like that. Yeah. Wow. These are so much easier when you know the rules. Which duh, but like so much easier. The hardest part of them is just figuring out the rules. We have no items to trade, and I don't think we'll be coming back out here, if I'm being honest. $29 steps. 29? 29? Trusty left door. Joe, do you have a door you always start with? I always go left door first for some reason. Bacon and eggs. I love the breakfast nook. You also go left door? I wonder what that's about. I should post on the subreddit and do like a little poll See if there's a specific door that most people draft off first. That'd be really funny. I think I'm actually gonna do that. That'd be hilarious. Left, right, center is my usual order. Yeah, left. So I think flanks then center will probably be like almost everyone will do that. Trying to fill out to the corners before going north. I feel like most people who at least have played a bit will do that. The left versus right door thing I think is very interesting though. Apple, money, morning room. Ah, damn. I'd like to go West Wing Hall, but I think it's got to be morning room. If we can get our breakfast nook every day, that's 10 steps and guarantees we're starting every day with... Ooh, a vault key. Which number? 233. 233. Just curious if we've done this one. Ah, that was the first one we did in our other save file as well. I wonder if they always go in the same order. Starting every day with 4 gems, you know, would be very cool. Okay, safety deposit. Yeah. I doubt we're affording a vault, and I don't even know what we'd spend the money on if we did. Patio replaces itself. Mailroom seems pretty good, because items have been hard to come by. I don't know. It's too bad patio is better taken later. Honestly, I think I'd prefer a storeroom over a mailroom, honestly. Ah, screw it. Mailroom. Mailroom. Place an order for tomorrow. Oh, this letter from your dad just starts off here. You don't even have to get this one delivered. I didn't remember that. Okay, all the way back. Yeah, sauna steps are pretty sweet. Sauna steps are excellent. I mean, it's more steps than you even start the game with. It's more than double starting steps. It's got to be a redraw. West bedroom. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're going to be making very little use of the west bedroom. Car keys. Less of a priority now that we've gotten the upgrade disc already. Alright, check the other corner. Still have not seen the conservatory. I hate that corridor taking our one key. I don't like taking always when I have keys. Sleeping mask. No sleeping mask. Damn. Never lucky. Give me a right door. Pool. And hope we see another sauna. One can dream. A banana. TY. Banana. Banana. What do you got for me? Okay, it's gotta be courtyard, unfortunately. A metal detector. Well, would have preferred a shovel, but... I've still not figured out what triggers the music coming in or not. I feel like I should have figured that out by now. Why is the music coming in the courtyard? I feel like I should go closet. Billiard room has a high likelihood for keys. Closet could potentially have an ivory die, which is always sweet, but I think I need the keys most right now, because we're okay on steps. 17 is 17, 18 minus 10 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8 again. 20 divided by 10 is 2. 7 minus 3 is 4, times 5 is 20. What? What did I do wrong there? What the heck? 17, 8, 8 again. 20 divided by 10 is 2. 7 minus 3 is 4. times... Oh, I didn't see the divided by 2. Damn it. It snuck away from me. Oh, a key card. Okay, well now we need to find security. Not really what I was hoping to find in there. Not really, but... Ouch. Parlor. Parlor it is. Yeah, thank you, metal detector. White box does not have a statement. That is true. The gems are in a box with a statement. You're false. The gems are in here. That one almost stumped me for a second. Okay, we don't have our experiment anymore, so secret passage is not great. It's got to be den here. Don't want to waste our key. Yet another gem. Somehow we have ended up quite flush on gems. There's security, and we've got our key card. So, pretty happy to see that. A lockpick kit just laying around in security? I've never seen that. I'll put it on my list. Fortunately, I don't even have written down anywhere I can find the lockpick kit. Lockpick kit. Security. I'm trying to think of where else I've found one. Other than the obvious, like walk-in closet, attic, etc. Can't think of any at the moment. Alright. Security is going up to high. Keycard system. Security level high. We want lots of security doors, please. Offline mode left unlocked. Good. Good, good, good. Hit this corner first. So we can pop over here. An office is interesting. Do we have anything we want to code check? We could code check our key card. It's kind of cool. Code check the key card. Is there a reason to go office, really? I don't think there is a reason to go office. Guess we'll code check our key card. I don't love it. I think I'm gonna just take the closet and hope to get some ivory dye out of it. Okay, we got an ivory dye. I think I'm happier with that than code checking the key card. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, we'll take a hallway. I hate losing the key for it, but it gives us our best drafting options. I'm happy with that observatory. Definitely happy with that. What are we up to? 10 stars. Not bad. Apples are delicious. Okay, we'd love to see our boudoir. And the slice. We're doing great on steps. We're surprisingly not struggling with steps terribly. I mean, they're still hard, but I thought we'd be really getting screwed on steps every single day. We are forced to redraw this. Give me a right-facing door. Crap. Okay. Well, then I guess we will code check our security card, right? It's gotta be the security card. I wish we had a sleep mask to code check. Yeah, key card. And we don't have anywhere to end our day, right? I gotta check those rules again. I kind of forgot about the bed effects. Her ladyship's chambers, guest bedroom, nothing special. Bunk room, servants' quarters, master bedroom. No, none of those are worth ending a day in. Call it a day. Man, this shit is hard. We'll run out to the outer room one more time to hope to see a shrine. I'd love to throw some cash into the shrine. I feel like blessings could be really helpful, especially like something like the blessing of the high roller could be really good. Are there any other outer rooms that we really need to see? Rooms that we need to see. I don't think there's any other meta progression to be made from any of the outer rooms. Not that I can think of. Whoa, sorry, I just flicked my mouse. Okay, there's the shrine. Oh, schoolhouse could potentially get us access to chessboard. I think this is our last. No, we need the hovel. The hovel's the last one. Okay, maybe it's actually worth taking the schoolhouse over the shrine. How good is the chess power? I mean, the bishop would go hard. The bishop would go hard for sure. Okay, yeah, I'd like to try and get that chess power. Really, I probably should have taken the shrine there. Just because I really want a blessing, but the sooner we unlock the chess puzzle, the sooner we can potentially get a bonkers run going with it. It's not like a upgrade disc out here or anything. Are there upgrade discs in any of the outer rooms? I don't think so. Yeah, we're gonna be real low on steps today. Real low. But we have a nurse's station in our drafting pool, and that thing can literally give us infinite steps, as long as we get it in an alright location. This way. Corridor, while we don't have any keys. No, take the den. Corridor's effect is just still great to take later. Do I want to actually use gems on the classrooms? The classrooms, I will start drafting classrooms if I get an experiment based on apples, or a, oh, what, I always forget what the constellation is called. The constellation that makes apples delicious. Alright, show me sleep mask. Nice, brass compass, sleep mask, and 2 gems. That was an excellent mail package. Very happy with that. Mostly for the sleeping mask, but the rest is good too. Joe, do you know how the compass works? Does it have like a chance to rotate a room into the orientation you want it to be or something? Or like once it drafts rooms normally and then it has a chance to rotate them to face north? Something like that? That's my guess. Not totally sure. Well, you and me both. I'll take that apple. I need the steps too desperately right now. Okay, we're throwing a closet here in the corner. Ivory dye and a key. Okay, not bad. We're gonna be extremely low on steps getting back to the entrance hall. Back to the corner. Give me a nurse's station. Unfortunately, if we take the commissary, we'll drop down to 7, which I think the shovel and sledgehammer are both 8. Actually, they might be 6 cost. I think one of them is, but I'm not sure which. I'll go spare room to get over to the corner. I'm shocked I haven't seen Conservatory once yet. That's really crazy. It's gotta be quest bedroom here, right? Bunk room... Actually, bunk room gives us the same number of steps. It triggers our sleep mask twice. Yeah, I think it's gotta be bunk room, actually. Because it comes with 2 piles of coins. Happy with that. Okay. Now if we see a commissary, we happily take it. Or a kitchen, or anything like that for that matter. I'd love to see a right-facing nook here, would be sweet. Can't always get what you want. I'm okay with a classroom, though. Yeah, I'm okay with a classroom. Swipe up this tasty little apple. Scoot our way on out. Rumpus room for 8 gold. Nah, it's gotta be breakfast nook. Bacon and eggs, baby. Bacon and eggs. It's just so good. Ouch. I wish either of these... Yeah, the compass actually kind of screwing us here. I'd kind of like either of these to be facing left, right. I really don't want to take the chapel, but it's got a right-facing door, which I'd prefer. So we'll go courtyard. Give me a shovel. Shovel in the courtyard. No item in the courtyard. Damn. All of the rooms that where you can see the sky from are like so dreary looking with the curse mode like color correction. It looks real spooky out here. Alright, we'll try and fill in some of the space first. I'm not gonna go hallway while I've got 2 keys. I don't know what I'm hoping to see off this library though. Give me Swimbird just because it's a good book. It's a good read. Alright, what do you got for me here? Wine cellar's cool. I'm happy with the wine cellar. Commissary. I'll take the wine cellar. Lots of gems. No, commissary's better here. As much as the wine cellar is very tempting, commissary is better. Alright, we gotta pick up that shovel. Probably grab a shovel and a gem. Yeah. Okay. Quest bedroom or planetarium? Oh boy, planetarium. Meta progress. Oh, don't go in there. If I had an experiment set up right now for apples and stuff, I would have gone quest bedroom there because we could get a lot of triggers off. But right now, the planetarium is more meta progress than anything else we can do. And we prioritize meta progress. No more shovel spots as far as I can think of. The Cloister of Lydia. Oof, it's 3 of our gems. It's 3 of our gems, but gives us a chance to increase our allowance. And you gotta take that. Oh, problem is if we draft this... Crap. If we draft this, we're left with 0 gems. Because it also costs 1 from being a green room. That blows. I don't think we really have a choice though. We gotta go for it. Do all the shops cost a gem? I kinda think they do. Oh! Getting into the center of the cloister is an allowance token. Yep. Yeah, I figured that out literally right as I read you say it. Totally forgot that was there. That's worth 1 dig spot? Really? Oh, man. Well, hopefully we draft our morning room right here. There's our morning room. Which sucks, because I would love to take this kitchen, but this morning room will allow us to have the gems to actually take the kitchen if we... Oh, hello. Coupon book. If we see it off of the cloister. We will take any shop we get there, really. I should do that first. And I'll even re-roll for it, I think. 2 allowance. Damn. Oh, that sucks. Now that we have the gems, we don't get offered it. That's too bad. Alright, probably go parlor. I don't know, classroom's kind of nice too. Classroom comes with an apple. Alright, go draft off this corner first. We gotta keep in mind we need to save enough steps to get back to our planetarium. Boudoir! For the apples, it's gotta be. Triple apple boudoir. I love it. Yoink, yoink, yoink. I can't wait to pull off pull off an experiment with that. Man, today would have been a sick day to have gotten an early lab and set up an experiment based around apples with the classrooms and our boudoir upgrade. That would have been crazy. Ouch. Oh, right. We have a bunch of redraws because this is a classroom. Draft another classroom. Leaves us with 1 gem. It's tough. It's tough indeed, but it has an apple for us. Yoink. Science is fun, kids. Locked. Rude. Okay, there's our nurse's station showing up real late. Can't take that. Don't want to take the chapel. Can't take those. Drawing room, I guess, we'll take. Replaces its gem. Drawing room is way more bearable once you've opened that safe. Okay, it's our last key. Walk-in closet or wine cellar. These are both good options. I think it's got to be walk-in closet because it could have some gems and possibly a key for us as well. It's got a key and a gem, 2 keys, and ivory dye. Okay, that was the right choice. I was happy with that choice. Wow, we're gonna get to trigger our dining room here. We should almost be thinking about getting to the antechamber at this rate. Yeah, I'm happy with the dining room there. Okay. I mean, we can just trigger our dining room right away here. Observatory. Hope for a clavis and some gems. Or parlor for the guaranteed gems. I'm gonna go observatory. Meta progress, meta progress, meta progress. Today's not the day we're winning, so we take the meta progress. 5 gems, Diamondus Major, huge. That's huge. I love how there's a Diamondus Minor and a Major. I really like that touch. Let's just check if there is a... You are the one that requires a boiler room? Yeah, country stew pie. We haven't even been offered that yet. So I will take those steps right now. Fine with that. We're doing well. We're doing well. Curse mode tough, but mitigatable. Mitigatable. It's gotta be classroom here. That's gives us so many free redraws. Oh, I don't remember this little teapot here. This is interesting. This is the history class? Geography class. Okay. I don't know what we're hoping to see here, but preferably a lot of doors. Left door and a north door, really. Pool is good. Pool is very good. If it didn't kill us, I'd actually happily take a nurse's station up here. We have a lot of redraws. Can we get something better than the pool? What are we hoping to find right now? I'd love to get into that top right corner and hopefully find a master bedroom. For the allowance tokens. But that's not affected by pool. I think we're cool with taking a pool here. We're cool with the pool. 6 redraws left, but I just can't think of what else I am looking for. And the pool potentially finds us a sauna, so... you're gonna be locked. Yep. Oh, and you're totally gonna be locked too, aren't you? Yeah. Crap. I should have been looking for something that could get me a key. Yeah, I don't know why that took me so long to... It took so long for that to occur to me. I had 0 keys. I needed to be looking for keys. Okay, we are doing all right on steps. We are getting screwed by keys mostly, actually. So I think our next couple upgrades, we'll prioritize keys over steps. So far, every upgrade we've taken has been focused on steps. I'm pretty sure. So we'll focus on keys for a little bit. I think that could possibly get us out of the key deficit problem we've been struggling with. You're not selling a key, right? No, you had gems, set of gems. And end in the observatory. All today. I'm surprised we haven't been offered a boiler room yet. Let me just verify that veteran mode. Veteran mode. Let me just verify that veteran mode is automatically enabled for curse. Automatically turned on in curse and dare mode. Okay. Interesting. There are parts of what's going on that don't quite feel like it, but... Alright, save and continue. And we will again go draft an outer room, hoping to see a shrine. I really want a blessing. And hopefully we don't get something useless like the general. Blessing of the general would be like truly useless for us. Effects fall off a bit after day 1, I think. Oh, veteran mode is like specifically best on day 1? I didn't remember reading that in the Reddit thread we were talking about the other day. I'm mostly referring to the fact that, like, in non-veteran mode, rooms like the boiler room and stuff are kind of hard to find at the beginning, and that stuff is disabled by veteran mode. Oh, we got the shrine, but we also got the hovel, which is our 4th flame. Shrine. What the? What? 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 You're not allowed to make blessings in curse mode? Oh, because you're cursed. You can't make an offering to the gods. You've already accepted the cursed effigy. Oh, man. That sucks. Well, okay. I mean, now we know. Now we know. That blows. That really blows. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, I mean, now we know never to take the shrine again. And we know we wish we'd taken the hovel. Bacon and eggs, baby! Bacon and eggs. We've only got 6 coins. Not enough, really, for the commissary. But I'm gonna take it, hope to find a little more. Possibly there'll be a sleep mask in here and we can find a couple more. No, okay. Sledgehammer's 8, so I think shovel costs 6. Running shoes are good. I think we'll probably save for the running shoes. Drawing room here, and potentially reroll for a conservatory in the corner. Unless, like, you just can't draw a conservatory in curse mode or something. Like, why are we not... We are just not seeing the conservatory. Alright, well, we'll definitely put a planetarium there. Definitely put that there. Oh, I forgot to draft north off the drawing room. Dang it. That was dumb. I'm getting a little... moving a little too fast. I'm getting a little reckless. Apple coins. Cool with the den. Definitely not going passageway there. Alright, give me my morning room. Nice. So what is the rarity on morning room listed as? It's listed as rare, but I think it's like actually common. Or uncommon at least. Once you've bought bacon and eggs. Things like that I wish in this game, like, why does this show as rare? That's not useful to me. It's not useful to me to know it's rare. I know how to get this thing to show up. What would be useful to me is to know how likely it is to actually show up. Little stuff like that. Always surprising. Coupon book in the morning room. Coupon book. We have that written down. Cool. Coupon book is an excellent item in curse mode. Okay, so I was wrong. You can see the conservatory. There's nothing that stops you from seeing it. There it is. Give me a shovel. Conservatory shovel. No shovel. Alright, what do we got? Furnace, utility closet, servants' quarters. Wow, all dead ends. Do I want utility closet to be common? Deactivating security doors is really good. It's each one that you deactivate is a room that could have been a key. I think I'm gonna make it common and just try and draft it early. Furnace is already rare, so I can't make it extra rare, which is what I'd like to do. And servants' quarters, I might even make servants' quarters standard, just because keys are such a problem. This one I might regret. I might regret making dead ends more likely. But we can always, if that's seeming to be a problem, we can turn that off next time we get access to the conservatory. We need to maintain enough steps to get back to our planetarium. There's our nurses station. It's in a terrible location though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, if I take it though, it gives me a bunch of steps right now to be able to use off of here. Now, I think it's better to take the chapel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean, literally we just basically end our day in the planetarium if we take the storeroom. We're basically just going to end our day in the planetarium unless we find a bedroom off the drawing room. I think I'm okay with that. Today was rough with the shrine and stuff anyway. We got our morning room, which is like the main thing we want to make sure we're doing every day. We get a chance to draft this. I never did buy the running shoes. That would have been nice to have earlier. We'll take those. And we can also afford a gem because of our coupon book. Very cool. Alright, so we can draft here, but we can't actually go in unless it's a bedroom. Oh, no. The observatory. There's a chance we go into the observatory, we get the slice, and then we can still end our day in the planetarium. Which I will do because that is a -1 to the star if we don't hit it, and it's a +1 if we do hit it. So it averages to the same. I mean, the chances don't actually work like that. I hate that the +1 star, it's +1 star for each time you've drafted observatory, but then you still have to go in. No, you don't. I didn't have to go in. Oh, stupid. I didn't have to go in. Crap. Alright, give me the slice. Never punished. Never punished. Game is easy. Just do dumb shit and the game will reward you, you know? That's my motto. Be dumb let the game be nice to you. We got a bedroom, so we get to keep going even. 1, 2, 3, yep, so we need this to be a bedroom. This is not. So 1, 2, 3. If I take this, I go down to 3. Down to 2, up to 4. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I can still afford to go into one more room. And if we take the kitchen, we lose our 1 money. But if we draft like if we happen to draft a vault off of this or something, we could buy. Wow, could we buy another bacon and eggs? That'd be cool. Bananas, club sandwich, bacon and eggs. Okay. Give me something with a bunch of money. Now I'm just being really dumb. Now I'm just being really stupid. Yeah, I think we just go back to the planetarium. I think we gotta just go back now. Dang it. Yeah. Back to the planetarium. Unless there is an apple or something waiting for us in here. Wish I could check. I got greedy. It almost paid off. Almost paid off, but all good. And call it a day. 2 more stars. We're up to 16 stars on, I think, day 9? I think? That was day 9. Lit. Very funny that the shrine is just caved in like that. I feel like it shouldn't be caved in. I feel like you should be able to go in, and then when you put your money in the shrine, it just takes all your money and then gets angry at you or something. I think that was a missed opportunity to have the gods be angry with you. Okay, now we look for the hovel to get our last flame. Joe, do you know what day you're on in your curse mode run? I wonder what the least number of days people have ever beaten it in. Maybe like 15. Checks out. Guess we'll go shelter. It's got a gem in it, and we could potentially trigger an emergency unlock. Oh crap! This is the time locked one, right? That sucks. Okay. Well, day starts at 8:30. Hold on. We are on day 10. The first day is November 6th? Oh no, I've written down that it's November 7th. I could have sworn it was 6th. No. Joe, do you know what the first day is? Why do I have 7 written down? Is my memory wrong or my note? I think it's the 7th. Okay. Well, if it's the 7th and we're on day 10, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. Okay, we're on November 16th, and we'll set it for 10 o'clock, because we should have gotten here before 9. November 17th. 10 a.m. Confirm. Okay, hopefully that unlocks in 8 minutes. Radiation monitor. Yeah, this won't do anything. This is going to return an extremely small number. Going to 08. And until we can get the Blackbridge Grotto, there's not a lot to be done from the network. I'd love to come out here and get to set up an experiment like that. That'd be really nice. The Blackbridge Grotto is how we're probably how we're gonna ever actually trigger an emergency unlock. We want to continue ordering a sleep mask, right? Brass compass, running shoes are cool too, but I think we want to continue ordering a sleep mask in the commissary. Terminal access won't be enabled. Email, shouldn't email be disallowed? Yeah, okay, until we do the thing in the Blackbridge Grotto. And none of those are useful. Okay. Unfortunately, I think I just have to wait. Or I can go try and draft a bit, get some steps, and come back out. But is there any reason to actually come back out? I mean, it just gets us a gem. No. I think I will just wait for the gem. And in the meantime, we can start a note about working on our day one run. Let's put that under goals. Day one run. What emoji do we use for that? Is there a 1? There's a 100. Maybe a trophy? Use a trophy for that. Okay. Let's see. Necessary. Necessary stuff. Make that a little title. And I can't spell necessary. So we need to pull the north lever, which requires getting past the gear, which requires pulling the minecart, right? You can't get past the gear without pulling the minecart. No, you can't. It also requires getting to the basement, which means we need either the going down the foundation, which requires yeah, here's where the flowchart starts to come in. Going down the foundation, which requires getting to the back of the foundation, or through the fountain, which would require power to pump room, which seems extremely unlikely, or tomb. That's the easiest one of those. Or having tomb. Yeah, tomb. I read that literally the second after I oh, moose bumping my feet. Wow, it's 6:30. Sorry, baby. Okay. I'm gonna leave you to watch this unlock while I go feed Moose. Sorry, Moo. I'm sorry, baby. Oh, usually she's bothering me an hour before dinner time, but she didn't even bother me until 6:30. All right, let's go get you dinner. I will be right back. have returned, and the safe isn't open. Really? Safe still isn't open. Why not? Did I not make it here by 9? The time I put in was 10, and I needed to have made it here by 9, and your day starts at 8:30. I think I made it here by 9. Surprised. Okay. We'll do a couple more. We'll wait like 2 more minutes on that. Continue working on the day 1 run stuff. Pull the north lever, which requires getting past the gear, which requires pulling the minecart, which requires one of these. Actually, I should move these to here because one of those will be required either way. Either going down through the fountain or getting the tomb is literally required to pull the minecart. Yeah, that's going to be necessary. Then getting down to the basement requires going down the foundation or just no. You also do have to get down the foundation because both of these lead you to the other side where you can pull the minecart, but you can't get to the gear. So you also have to do this. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. What else is necessary? Pull east, west, south lever. Did I just hear the safe unlock? Nope. No, really? Crap. Okay, I'm gonna assume we didn't get here in time. No, I'll give it 1 more minute. And maybe I'll set it for a little later in the day. Alright, so pull the east, west, or south lever. We have the locations for all of those written down. This. You know what? I still don't know where the backup north lever is. Ah, man, we gotta figure that out. Yeah, we gotta figure out where the backup north lever is, because that could prove very useful for us. Oh, wow. My neighbors have people hanging on their back patio. They never do that. That could really help, knowing where the backup lever is. So we have to pull the north lever. We have to pull the east, west, south lever. South lever, greenhouse would require a broken lever. East lever would just need a bunch of keys. Secret garden, mechanarium, weight room. Yeah, it's unlikely that we are pulling off any of the backups. I guess the other way to the basement. Oh, right. So we don't actually have to necessarily get to the foundation and get around the back of it. We could break wooden wall to basement, which requires a power smasher. Yeah, that'd require a power smasher. Okay. What else? What else do we need to do? I think that's all we have to do. Unfortunately, pull north lever has to be basically after all this, because we need the basement key. Needs the basement key. This way does not need the basement key. This needs the basement key. The tomb does not need the basement key. Yeah, tomb doesn't need the basement key, so tomb is like probably gonna be essential. We're probably gonna need the tomb, honestly. Ideally, we get the tomb and a power smasher is probably going to be the best way. And then the easiest lever is getting a greenhouse with a lever in it would be cool. Though actually, is that possible? No, that's not possible. For some reason, I think the first place I ever found a lever was in the greenhouse, but I think I'm just associating the fact that it requires one there. I think that's probably the easiest one to do. Secret garden. I mean, you can get a secret garden key in the billiards room, so that could work. Yeah, broken lever. Where can you get a broken lever? Bunch of places. I don't know the rarity on any of these. I should start keeping track of that. That's a lot of work, though, keeping track of all that. Okay. Room for secret garden key. Joe, am I missing any obvious stuff here? Am I forgetting any key part of getting to room 46? I don't think so. Okay. Now, helpful stuff. Real quick. Why haven't you opened? Why aren't you open? You know what? Blueprints. What day? I'm on day 10. It is the 16th on day 10. I found, look at this funny website I found. Blueprints date calculator. What day are you on? So I'm on day 10. It says it's the 16th. Surprising. Blueprints starting date. Yeah, starting date what? Includes November 7th in the way. Use a calculator, you need to subtract one day because Blueprints includes November 7th. Yeah. Yeah. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. You dumb. Oh man, and now I don't even know what time it is. Alright, set unlock date, November 16th. We're gonna set it to 2 p.m. and we will come back out here. We'll come back out here at 2 p.m. Alright, we'll continue those day 1 notes another time. Hopefully we find the steps to come back out here and get that gem. Mostly I just want that unlocked so that the shelter is worth a gem on future runs. I don't actually really care about it too much today, but especially because that has now cost us a bunch of steps to go out there. Alright, good old Lefty, trusty Lefty. Keycard is cool, but only got 7 steps. We don't know if today's going anywhere. I'll take the pantry. An orange in the pantry. Well, orange I glad. So sorry for that joke. Shovel, shovel, no shovel. Shovelant. Observatory is very cool. Should have taken the den. I need to look at a clock. What do you got for me? Observatory. Apples, cool. A little late. And the twins. Twins will be tough. No smasher. Oh, breakfast nook over den here? Yeah, it's gotta be breakfast nook. Breakfast nook OP. This is, I mean, I got a ton of use out of my reading nook, but this breakfast nook is kind of making me wish I'd taken it in my bequest mode. We can definitely put a commissary here. And a sleep mask. Nice. Or the shovel. Oh man, I'm actually considering going the shovel instead. Is that dumb? Or the salt shaker even. I think salt shaker might get us more than a no, it's not gonna get us more than a sleeping mask, is it? No, it's just not. Take the sleeping mask, you dumb. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Security. No. Take a spare room here. Oh, right, we didn't even have a gem for security. Duh. Damn, I'd love to take drawing room here. But it's gotta be bedroom? No, parlor. We need gems. We're on 0 gems. Yet to find a coin purse or anything in the parlor. Which is like where I found my first ever items. There are 2 false statements. This is the only true statement. The white box is empty. Okay, if you are true, you're false. Which is impossible. So you can't be true. You're false. If you're false, there's 1, and that's not possible. So you're true, you're false, you're false. The white box is empty, they're in here. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Gems, thank you very much. We're really getting up here. I think we'll go pool. I think I'm cool with taking a pool here. I'd love to get the coins storeroom upgrade, but really, I think we're going to end up taking the chess bishop power and having the chapel being our source of money. That's kind of the end goal at the moment. Storeroom, chapel. Ouch. Okay, I'll take the pool. Down to 1 gem. Oh, a key. I love that. Love that. I hate how hallways take keys from you. I think that might be the worst effect of all. Worse even than, like, the green rooms taking gems. Walk-in closet here is... I'm A-okay with. A-okay with that. What do you got for me? Ivory dye. Awesome. 2 gems. And a coupon book. Dang. Again, wish I got it earlier. Wish I had it earlier. But, okay. But, still good to have. I wouldn't mind this requiring a key. Because we gotta use them while we've got them. We don't want them going to hallways. I think I'm okay with just putting a sauna here. I think I'm okay with that. No. It's gotta be bedroom. We can keep going with bedroom. We don't need to resort to a sauna yet. Apples are extra delicious. Very cool. It's our last key. A little tough. Wow, I'd love to take the cloister. Maybe for chess, we actually take taking the axe right away if we axe our cloister, and then we can use our cloister to generate allowance, that'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty sweet. I should go billiard room, but I want to go study to get this opened. What is the study code? Study code is 1208. Oops. 1208. Plus the study effect is good, though we almost never have the spare gems to use. You don't find a blueprint in here, do you? Oh, hello. Gem right there. No, for some reason I was thinking you found a blueprint in here, but guess not. I think I'm just thinking of this. Alright, we outie. It's a hand. Still don't know what those hands are. What up with them hands? We're using a lot of steps going all the way back this way. A lot of steps. Observatory. We did not buy the shovel, we bought the sleep mask. Okay, we have a drafting spot here, that's good. Lab. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take a lab. Lab's good. Lab's drunk. Experiment setup. What you got for me? Okay. We have 2 trunks in the entrance hall. If we can find 2 more keys. Oh wow, that's funny. These are recursive. That must be why this is limited to 3. We could go next 3 times you open a locked trunk, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Let's do it. I'd really love to find a smasher now. I'd love a smasher. I haven't seen a clock in a while. I gotta know what time it is. Kitchen, can't afford. Red room we really can't afford to be taking right now either. Okay, I'll put a storeroom here. Though I want it to be known I'm not happy about it. I want that to be known. Alright, getting low on steps. I don't think I'm gonna prioritize going back out to the shelter. No, I'm not gonna prioritize that. Okay, give me a key in this trunk. Lockpick kit. Ah, unfortunately, can't use that on this. No. I'm gonna prioritize getting our experiment done over getting back out to the shelter. It's gotta be corridor. It's got to be corridor. Love to see a conservatory here. No. Really can't go planetarium. As much as I'd like to. Pump room means we could fill the greenhouse and the kitchen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So there's not room to drain the pool. There's not room to drain the pool. We have no need to drain the aquarium because we know that puzzle already. And there's not room to drain the fountain either. So I think we will... what do we want to do here? I guess we'll just fill the kitchen and the greenhouse from the pool. Hi, Moose. Moose has jumped up on my desk. Okay. Out from the pool means out from back here. Okay, and that will go into that tank. Yoink. Hi, Moo. Hi, baby. Are you cozy? This is where she's decided she's going to lay. Oh, you're looking right at the camera. Are you a YouTuber now? Hi, Boo. Okay. Now do me a favor and don't attack my mouse cord while I'm playing. Okay, now from here to the greenhouse is that one. So, like, this? No, like that. Now we press greenhouse. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Okay, now pool again. And then we have to go to the kitchen, which is third from the end, so it's this one. So we need this down. This down to go to the kitchen, and we're gonna need one more unit from that. Oh, we can drain the pool, duh, because the water has to go to these somehow. Okay. But the pool water can only go into this tank. So I need... Unfortunately, I need to put some of... I need to put the greenhouse water into here. Yeah, okay, greenhouse. Second. I can't really do that, can I? No. How do I get stuff into there? Weird. Okay. I have to... Do I have to take fountain water, put it in there, then fill the fountain from there? I think I do. That's kind of whack. I don't remember having to do that. Been a while since I did this. Okay, so now we press fountain. We fill that. And then we fill the fountain from this. Yeah. Click, click, click. Click you. And flip. And down. 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 Fountain fills back up. 3, 4. Okay, and then we can take the remainder out of the pool from here and put it into, and we have to put one from the kitchen there. Okay, so we can just press kitchen now. And then we can just press pool after that. Should be all set up still, right? Oh no, I'll have to flip this around. No, that's set up. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Flip that around. Back move. Hey, baby. Oh, you're so freaking cute. Holy crap, I love pets. Pets are so cute. Okay. We need a clock. I keep forgetting to look at a clock. The office is nice. Do we actually need the office for any reason? Damn, if we had the chess puzzle, we could potentially pull off. The only thing we're missing is a bishop. Crap, I wish I'd taken the hovel by now then. That's too bad. I'll go to the office just to have the chance to keep drafting. And we can spread gold just because why not? Good. Oh, spread some right in here. I love that. TY. Give me a right-facing room. There's the chapel. That would be it. That would be we would have done the chess puzzle today. That's too bad. I will re-roll this. I don't like those options. Oh, I'm forgetting what our experiment triggers off of. Chests, right? We need a key for the entrance hall. Drawing room replaces itself, gives a free reroll. Thank you for the gem. Thank you very much. We can avoid the Cloister of Rinna, but then we don't have any gems. Then we don't have any gems to actually draft the shops. So I think we'll go den. We can check out the clock while we're at it. Unless we want to redraw, we want keys. Lol, I was way off. I'm on day 38 in my curse mode. Whoa. Whoa, you were way off. Damn, there's the music room, which would get us our key guaranteed. Oh, man. Alright, well, we'll take the meta progress over anything else. Prism key that we can't use. Blind. The prism key is blinding. There's our key. Alright, so now we go crack that safe. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. No! Oh, how did I screw that up? Did I just lose track? Did I just lose track of my steps? What happened? I could have sworn I had plenty of steps to make it back. Oh, man. Okay. I'm gonna sprint through here and try and open the trunk. See if it'll let me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, dang it. Oh, I can't believe I lost count like that. That was a fail. Day 38 in curse mode. That's a lot. Are you close? Do you feel like you're close to getting it done? I assume you've probably like gotten the minecart moved and stuff like that by now at least. Not really? Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Yeah, curse mode's pretty restrictive. It's pretty tough. I'm going to try to find the hovel today. Hovel would be so great. That would mean we could attempt for the chess puzzle, which I really think is going to be very helpful. The bishop probably, though I'd maybe take the axe, maybe take the trophy room a couple times. The trophy room. Maybe take the knight to get the armory to buy an axe. But really, are we going to be able to afford an axe, like, ever? I don't think so. This run is going to be absolutely chalked from the hovel. The hovel's going to ruin us. Like, we hope to just draw a freezer off the freaking entrance hall and call it a day. Like, the hovel is essentially untakeable in curse mode. Unless we get, I don't know, our nurse's station could maybe help. Nurse's station would maybe do it, but I don't know, even so, pretty tough. So yeah, honestly, if we see a freezer, we'll just friggin' take it. That'd be hilarious. Man, the number of steps it costs to go out there and back, not cheap. Not cheap at all. Oh, Moo, you are such a precious little angel. I just want to squeeze you. Hey, there's the nurse's station. Fuck it. See if that can save us. Oh, look at this. It replaced the beds with little cots. I feel like there should be some medical supplies of some kind in here. A lucky rabbit's foot. Wow, that's nice. And the the goose is wearing a nurse's hat. That's hilarious. I love that. What a nice touch. The pillow is a little plus sign. This game just has so much life to it. There's so many fun little details. This goose wearing the nurse's hat is my favorite. My favorite thing. I love that. Up this way. Alright, now we just gotta remember to keep coming back to our nurse's station. Just keep coming back. The sail is cool. Happy to see a slice. I don't know how much use we're gonna get out of the sail, but try it. Commissary. I mean, everything's half off. How cheap? 6 gold. We can afford a sleep mask. Though, is a sleep mask really any good? It does give us longevity. Like, we don't have to go back to the nurse's station as frequently. But we could also just get a salt shaker and a shovel. I think I'm happier with that. Alright, let's get low on steps and then go back to our nurse's station. think I'm good with the parlor. Quarter gets us a chance to see conservatory, though. Can we get a conservatory? No. I'm not going to take the coat check, because that ends our day, duh. Okay, we can afford to keep going a little longer. This bedroom is excellent because it's on the way to our nurse's station, which we'll have to keep going back to. Drawing room is great. This nurse's station is actually going to kind of pop off with the hovel. Like, we don't really care about how expensive things are as long as we can make it back to our nurse's station, which from here is free. Wait. Okay, the bedroom, I walk in, that's 1, but I go up 2, so it makes both these rooms free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Costs us 6 steps. Yeah, the bedroom is gonna really pay for itself there. Right, give me a dead end here, or a nook. Breakfast nook would be nice. I'm gonna redraw. Utility closet is nice, but not nice enough. Yeah, there's our breakfast nook. That I'm very happy about. Plus, we don't have to make a trip back to our nurse's station if we take this. Or, theoretically, we can leave our bacon and eggs and count it as a pit stop along the way back to the nurse's station. But I'm not going to do that right now. Because I want to actually draft our morning room. I do want to actually draft it, so... yep, there it is. Very cool. That gives us 2 gems here. What just happened? Wait, what? Joe, did you see that? I have to rewind the footage. I just got 2 gems for each of those gems. Wait, what? No, I didn't. What the heck? What is my brain doing? I think I saw my 1 key. Oh man, I've been playing too long. My brain isn't working. I saw my 1 key and I thought I had 1 gem. But I had 3 gems. I got 1 gem for each of those. I'm being crazy. Don't mind me. Nothing to see here. A trunk. I'll save it for if I find a smasher. We can afford to do that today. Well, it's got to be chapel, unfortunately. Hate that it's got to be chapel there. Hate that big time. Okay, good, not locked. Damn, I'd really like to go servants' quarters, but obviously can't do that right here. 1, 2, yeah, we've still got plenty of steps to make it back to our nurse's station. You're locked, don't also be locked. Oh, double locked, double mean. Oh, that's big sad. Were there keys for sale in the commissary, or am I screwed? Oh, I'd be so sad to lose this off of keys like that. When we had such a good setup going. We had such a good setup going there. No keys. Oh, and I don't even have money to buy them anyway. What am I talking about? Crap. Okay, I have a shovel. I didn't see if there was a dig spot in the morning room. I should check for that. Yeah. Nursing station, pretty sweet for curse mode. Okay, hopefully there's a dig spot in the morning room and it gives me a key. That'd be really cool. That'd be real cool of you, morning room. No. Ah, really? No dig spot in the morning room. No key to open this trunk. Wow, crap, we're done. That sucks. Alright, well, we got the hovel. We did the hovel, so... all today. Crap. These days. Some of these days go so smooth, and some of these days you just get wrecked. Okay, so from now on, do we have any need to go out to the outer room, really? if we find ourselves with a ton of steps, we can still go out to the outer room and make that worth it. But if we don't have a lot of steps, I don't really see it being worth going out there right away. I mean, Toolshed's good. Toolshed's quite good. Shelter is not that good just because red rooms are so expensive, even with their effect negated. Schoolhouse is only cool if we... I mean, if we get a lab with an apple experiment, then sure, we'll go draft a Schoolhouse. Shrine is obviously a dead room. I don't see us really making use of the trading post. Hovel actually isn't as bad as I thought, just because we have the nurse's station. We can definitely make that work. Tomb is very meh. And what am I missing? What am I forgetting? The root cellar, which just dig spots, you know. I guess if we get an experiment based on dig spots, maybe we would take that. Entry, get some early money. Money. Scoop up an apple. I have no keys, so I'll take the hallway. Not ready to take the nurse's station yet. Want to get a little further in. The further up you can afford to get the nurse's station, the better it is. Do I take the observatory or the closet? I'm gonna take the observatory, but at a certain point I should start taking closet over observatory. I mean, we're getting up there in stars. We're starting to get decent stars, yeah. Diamondus Major and a Clavis are both excellent. Both really good draws. Breakfast Nook, pretty much take that every time it's available. It's so good. 10 steps and the morning room are both excellent. This is a trash nurse's station location, so we'll go spare room. Parlor, I hate how hard we're gonna have to backtrack when we get cut off eventually here. Car keys. Okay, guess we'll look for a garage. Garage isn't bad, I mean the keys are nice, you know? Somehow we're at 9 gems already. How are we at 9 gems already? 5 from there. 6. Oh, and we started with 4. Yeah, okay. White box is false. Blue box is false. Gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay. Assuming you're true means you're wrong, meaning you're true. Which would mean they're in here. Assuming you're false means you're true, means you're false. Which means they're in the box with a true statement. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta start this again. Assume you're true, you're false. Oh, either way, they're here, right? Yeah, either way, they're in white. Clever how these are designed. Commissary? I'm gonna go bedroom because we want to go left because we might be able to hit a garage. Might be able to hit a garage. It's a bit of an ouch, that requiring a key. Again, terrible nurse's station. I will take a kitchen. We can turn the water on here now. But we don't have a watering can, and Joe will yell at us for being wasteful, so. I think I will take a club sandwich. That's like all our money, but it's just club sandwich is very efficient. Damn it, and we immediately got offered a commissary? Really? As well as a rumpus room, which is 8 gold is better, but I'm gonna go commissary. We're trying to get over to a garage, and you're key carded. Of course, you're key carded. Salt shaker, sledgehammer, metal detector, and we can always buy gems here as well. Gotta keep all that in mind. Crazy that that's key carded. That is just rude beyond belief. Rude beyond comprehension, even. Alright, all the way back to the entrance hall. Or we can draft right here. We don't have to go all the way back. Make this happen. Yikes. Closet could potentially have a key card for us? Be pretty cool. I remember on my very first day, or close to it, I got a key card from a closet and was like, oh, this is cool, I don't know what to do with this. And I didn't even realize how good it was, and I barely made any use of it. Security is nice because we can take security and then possibly grab a utility closet off it. Keycard system. I'm actually going to go ahead and just set the security level all the way up to high on the off chance that we pull a utility closet right away. Maybe dumb. Very possibly dumb. I'm really surprised how little of the conservatory we're seeing. Billiard room is cool. Oh right, I always forget billiard room has a chance of giving you a key card as well. 18 is 18. 2 times 10 is 20. 6 times 4 is 24. Divided by 12 is 2. 18 minus 12 is 6. Times 2 is 12. Divided by 6 is 2. Double keys. Take it. Good enough. I always check behind here because I've found stuff on the floor back there before. We have plenty of gems. I can afford the courtyard. And we got a smasher. That's cool. There was one for sale in the commissary, so we no longer need to buy that. I think I would have preferred to find a shovel today, but it's okay. There's the utility closet, so we can definitely take the utility closet here, that's fine. Because we can always go draft off the commissary. Yeah, I'll do that. We already set it up to high, so let's do it. Open you off, gym off, garage on. Then we really need to do most of those things. Right, give me a north facing room. Boudoir for the apples, or ironically now the coat check with the key card now that we don't need it. I'll go pool. Okay with taking a pool here. Because finding, oh right, we drained it, so the pool has money. That's excellent. Finding a sauna would be cool. Sauna's always good. I'm really surprised by how little trouble we're really having with steps. I mean, it's forcing us to make a lot of decisions focused around steps, but we're not, like, we're getting to do a decent amount of a day without really having steps inhibit us. Dining room is cool. Any items to pick up? No. Terrace making green rooms free is kinda cool. But it does cost a gem just to even take it. But no way am I going chapel right now, so. Alright, green rooms are free now. Have an item for me? Just some coins. Okay. Not my preferred option. So Joe, did you beat the game without ever getting into the East Lawn? I'm really surprised by that. I was convinced this this statue was gonna hold some secrets for me. Well, maybe you've gotten out to it now, but last time I talked to you, you'd never gotten out there. And you've since beaten the game. Yep, don't think you can without glitching. Ah, too bad. Oh, hey, there's a salt shaker here. I didn't know you could find a salt shaker outside of, purchasing one. Salt shaker in dining room. There's basically no reason to have written that down because that's out of like 40 times drafting the dining room, that's the first time I've ever seen it. So that's clearly a pretty rare chance, and I don't think that's going to be of any use to me really, but we definitely go drawing room here. Although office technically would have given us a king piece. This should give us our morning room, hopefully. Morning room, no, but actually an alright nurse's station, where I can redraw for the morning room. I think we can still pull the nurse's station later. Okay, there's our morning room, unfortunately facing the wrong way. I don't think there's a reason to take the vault, as fun as that would be. We're getting low on steps. So we're gonna have to either try and pull our nursery or get to rank 8 and back down to the dining room. Ooh, if we even have the steps for that. I might have stopped paying attention to steps for a little bit too long. Though I am willing to take a drafting studio. Surprised you haven't drafted a foundation yet. Yeah, I haven't even seen it offered. I'm very surprised by that. I can't remember if it's rare or uncommon. Rare. What is the one between standard and I don't know why they couldn't just go with simple names. I will take the kennel. These two, I don't see any reason to take. And you, I can't unlock if I don't have a magnifying glass. Oh, but you don't come with gems either, so who cares? Middle left, top right are the ones that are decoys. Alright, take me north. You are the opposite of taking me north. You are very mean is what you are. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe I can draft a master bedroom here. Master bedroom, master bedroom, master bedroom. That's not a master bedroom. Damn, that would have been sweet. Maybe we can get the thing that sets our steps to 40? I'm doing a lot of maybes right now. I'm kind of just like crossing my fingers at every single door. Probably this and this, I think. I don't have a shovel, and hallways from hallways is seeming really unlikely. 2 keys is nice, as much as I'd like to go with the dies. I'll do this. Okay, if I could draft a master bedroom here, I would be the happiest boy in all the land. You're locked. Locked and mean, of course. Locked and mean. Alright, now this has to be a... Oh boy. Quest bedroom keeps us alive, but doesn't get us all the way back to our commissary. Quest bedroom gives us 10 steps, and we never took our nurse's station, unfortunately. Locker room. What even does keep us alive here? We'd need a right-facing room, and then to draft the quest bedroom there, and then to get back to our dining room, honestly. Quest bedroom gets us 10, so... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's 15 steps to even get back to our commissary, so quest bedroom definitely doesn't do it. So I guess we'll go locker room and hope to pull something better off of it. Maybe a key just laying around in the locker room? Is that so much to ask? Come on. Oh my god, there's actually a key just laying around in the locker room. Alright, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? I opened the empty locker. That's mean. And you're locked as well, so we're done. Ah, sucks. That's too bad. Even with setting security to high. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 2 steps, so nothing we can do. Done. Rip. Big ol' rip. I should maybe go make dinner now, but I kind of want to go one more run. Just one more run, yeah? Just one more. I'm sure I will do just one more. No way is this gonna suck me in. I'm doing just one more. Grab the old allowance. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Nice early wine cellar is kind of cool, but it's gotta be den. It's always gotta be den. I gotta get to the corners, see the conservatory, which we never freaking see. It's crazy. I was seeing the conservatory like all the time in my bequest run. I was seeing it in the corners like most days. Kitchen is great, but I'm gonna wait until we've got more cash because we can't really afford a lot of backtracking. We have to draft kitchen and stuff when we can actually afford to do it. Give me my 2 gems, parlor. 2 true statements. Gems are in a box of the false. There's only 1 true. Okay, if you're true, you're the only true, which makes you false and you false, which means they're not true, which would mean they're there. If you're true, there are 2 true, so it'd be you and you, making you false. So if you were true, the gems are in a box of the false. Yeah, no matter what, they're in here. Cool. Boop, boop. No keys, so we can afford a hallway, but this is probably a better dead end. Take the closet. And a coin purse is kind of cool. Coin purse I'm okay with. It's not crazy, but it's good. Not crazy, but it's good. Back to the entrance hall, off to the other corner. We're already down to 7 steps, so we gotta do something about that pretty soon. Nurse's Station does something about that, but the Nurse's Station is so good if you can get it somewhere easily accessible, but I'm gonna take it just to have it. It's better to have than to... banana, TY. It's better to have and like make mediocre use out of than not have and wish I had it. Ouch. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Left facing... Okay, breakfast looks alright. I would have preferred a left facing bedroom really, but... You and you. Bacon, eggs. No item. No item. Still gonna hold out on the kitchen a little longer. Am I? This is a trash chapel. This is a terrible chapel, especially if we're gonna be coming back for our nurse's station. Alright, kitchen possibly ruins us if we don't get a north-facing door here. Not even gonna purchase anything yet. Okay. I'm a-okay with the courtyard. Oh, should I go office and try and shoot for the... We've already got our rook in the nook. Office gets us a king, which just means we have to find the study. Study's not easy to find. Go courtyard. I think actually solving the chess puzzle will still be pretty tough day to day. Love that turnip. That turnip's excellent. Only one dig spot. I'm so used to my upgraded courtyard that has 5 dig spots. That's a terrible corridor. And I'm not gonna put a bathroom there. What even is the rarity on the bathroom? I don't think I've taken it, so I don't know. I think it's only uncommon. Oh, sorry, baby. Did I startle you? Oh, it's okay. Just petting you a little. You're alright. Coin. Key. Gem. Man, if you take the step-focused upgrades, like, all of a sudden I'm at 32 steps, you know? I went from, oh man, steps might be a bit of an issue, to, never mind, we have 32 of them. No item for us in here. Here we go. Cloister of Lydia. Okay, we have the gems for it. Show me shops. Diggy diggy. Old rusty nail. Rude. Diggy diggy. Old tin can. Rude. Diggy diggy. Silver key. Okay, that I'm pretty happy to see. I won't use it off the cloister because we want to look for shops, and shops are not many doored rooms. As much as I would like to use it in this spot, because it's a pretty good spot for it. Planetarium or billiard room? Planetarium. We are getting close to the point where we've got enough meta progress to start trying to focus on... Wow, that cloister was not worth it. Haven't found a shop off it. Where we can maybe start to focus on... like permanent stuff, like unlocking the basement and things like that. My issue is that the upgrades I've been able to pull have not been step focused. Yeah, without step focused upgrades, I mean, our step focused upgrades are what's making our days even doable, really. This nurse's station is sweet. Really, our breakfast nook has been the #1 upgrade. Were you not offered the breakfast nook? I mean, I guess you might have gotten unlucky and not even been offered the nook. And then I guess there's a chance you're not offered the breakfast nook as well as one of the nook upgrades. Nurse's station. What other step-focused ones are there? I mean, making the spare room a spare bedroom is pretty meh. What did you choose for your guest bedroom? I've gotten corridor and cloister upgraded so far. Oh, so you've also only gotten 2 upgrades. That's rough. Which cloister did you take? Happy with that sauna. No need for a workshop. And we do have a shovel, so kennel's actually alright, but I think I'm gonna sauna. The one that adds to the dining hall meal. That makes sense. The only reason I didn't take that one is it just feels really hard to trigger. And also the dining hall is kind of hard to trigger. I think it's really good, because getting triggers on it is like, makes the dining hall excellent. I mean, a dining hall worth 25, 30, 35 is a huge deal, but it's hard to trigger. I guess you could do a couple of days focused on triggering it, you know? You could certainly do that. My other 2 options were Draxus and the luck one. I don't remember what Draxus does. The luck one, I see what you mean. That sounds pretty bad. Draxus... I can't remember what Draxus did. dead ends for dye. When you draft dead ends. Oh, if you draft a dead end off of Draxus, you get an ivory dye. I actually remember it having a weird surprising effect as well. Blueprints, cloister upgrades. I wanna Draxus. While not stated by the game, this upgrade entirely removes the gem cost of the cloister. Yeah. Yeah. I remember reading this when I got offered this upgrade. It makes the cloister free. Oh, but it does make the cloister a red room, which in cursed mode, I don't know, making it free is a pretty big deal. But the fact that it makes it a red room is like, that's a big deal. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. That's a tough one. Yeah, those are tough choices to be offered. That definitely the dining hall is the best one there in that scenario. Chapel loses us our gem and our key. But observatory faces south, which sucks. But screw it. See if we can get a Diamondus Major out of this. Would be cool. Oh, Aurora Florealis or Florealis Bloom. Okay. Take a Florealis. I don't think that applies retroactively to our green room, so we gotta move forward. And yikes. Yikes, big time yikes. Oh my goodness, ouch. We're getting screwed on drafting options here. Yeah, I hear ya. Pet moose, now I have fur in my mouth as always. There's our morning room. Happy about that. Very happy about that. Give me my doop. No items. Ooh. Keys. That's nice, but if we see a garage here, it ends our day. Okay, it's gotta be West Wing Hall. Gotta be the West Wing Hall. Of course, there's the garage. It's gotta be corridor. Oh boy, we're having a tough time. Having a tough time. Okay, we gotta remember that we have to get back to our planetarium, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps from where we are. So we are actually almost... We can't go much further. I think it's gotta be security. We've already done the pump room stuff we need. So... security. I don't like it taking our gem there, but... we haven't taken a utility closet yet, and of course that one is key carded. So we are going to make this low, and obviously we always set that to unlocked. Confirm. Brutal that is key carded. That's a tough spot for that. We have that bug again where our coin purse stays in the top right corner. Gotta be commissary. Weight room would pretty much kill us. I mean, weight room would actually be alright, except it ruins our chances of getting back to our planetarium. Where you going, Moo? Just hopped off my desk and ran to the door like she heard something outside. I wonder what it was. Only reason for the magnifying glass is bringing it to the drafting studio. No, even then, all that gets us is a red lighter, not even a gem. So, magnifying glass is literally unneeded. Sledgehammer kind of nice. I mean, we gotta take a sleep mask here. Do we take sleep mask or running shoes? Running shoes might actually be better. because we've already drafted a bedroom and a nurse's station. We would definitely take a boudoir. We won't be happy about a quest bedroom. Or really any of these. Bedrooms are pretty typically dead ends. I think the sneakers are going to end up being better. We'll see if I regret that, but we're going running shoes. Okay. Obviously can't afford the passageway. Now this is interesting. We could go utility closet and then our security door is unlocked, but I think we've got to go kennel and then get to the 8th rank to trigger our dining room. What? There's no dig spot here? Oh, I didn't even know that was possible. You're gonna be locked, aren't you? No way. It gave me a kennel with a locked door and no dig spot. I didn't even know that was possible. Oh, man, that was so mean. I feel like that was intentional. I feel like there is someone watching me play with control over the game, and they did that to screw with me. Oh, and you're not selling keys. That was mean. Very mean. Well, okay. Not gonna be a dig spot in security. I guess we have to run back to our planetarium with our tail between our legs. Defeated. We were defeated. Oh, I didn't even see you. Huh. That gem wouldn't have gotten me out of trouble, would it have? I don't think so. Coins. Can we afford to put any more coins in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can afford to put a couple more coins in here. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, we can't afford to do one more. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright, well, we at least have a sauna for tomorrow. That's pretty cool. Sauna for tomorrow rules. Call it a day. I think I'm gonna call it there. I'm very hungry. 7:45. I'm gonna go make dinner. Plus, we've been streaming for 3.5 hours. Curse mode is hard. Curse mode is very hard. We have gotten to the point where we are generating somewhat functional days. We're getting to 7th, 8th rank somewhat consistently, but we still haven't seen a foundation, which is that's crazy. The fact that we haven't seen the foundation yet is ridiculous. We're gonna need the foundation, really, because I think it's unlikely we're getting a power smasher anytime soon. So we need the foundation to get down into the basement, and even once we get the foundation, we need to get the basement key and everything. Yeah, yikes. We're still pretty far from beating curse mode. This is hard. This is hard. We've formed functional days, which was like goal number 1. Make it so that our days at least work. We are not just ending with like 4 drafted rooms and being like, oh fuck. But as for actually beating it, we are one good run from actually. We've moved the minecart already. Okay, we've moved the minecart already. So as soon as we get down to the gear room, we can actually move the. We can get past the gear, and you know what? We know how to solve a couple of the sigils, so we can actually go get allowance tokens. Oh, but sigil keys are still hard to get. Yeah, it's still tough to get the sigil keys. Kind of forgot about that. So I guess that's not worth just running down there for. So we're one good day away from being able to pull the north lever. The problem is we are also like one good day away from getting into the antechamber. but doing both in one day is what will be very tricky. I think our nurse's station is going to end up being pretty clutch for getting us over that hump. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna call it there. Next stream will possibly be going back to Bequest. Maybe. I don't know. I am having fun with the curse mode, but it's tough. We'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. You especially, Joe. If you enjoyed the stream, give it a like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube things. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.